Yo, guys. Big up everybody. Big up everyone that's locked in. Hit the likes, subscribe. You guys already know what to do as soon as you get into the channel. Sub to everybody's channels if you haven't done so already. And yeah, we are back. We are back fresh off the 8-0 win against Noah, the biggest win by any club in UCL history. On the way to number 3, all of that crap. And yeah, it is great to be back. I could get used to these Thursday nights.
UCL history.
Hey, I don't make the rules. That's the acronym for it. It is what it is. And again, the best part of it is that it's a shameless stat pad session. Now I can say the likes of Nkunku's got more goals than Mbappe. People like to run the stat argument. I'm going to run the stat argument.
You know, it's not UCL. It's UECL.
No, they actually changed it. They took Europa out of the name this season. So now it's just
actually UECL. I'm looking at it right now.
But there's no Europa in the name anymore, bro.
I know, but it's still considered UEFA Europa Conference League.
It's just another trophy you've never won. What difference does it make? Huh?
Yeah, you know them ones. Here's what it is. But yeah, big up to everybody. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that crap. And yeah, we are here to discuss Chelsea versus Arsenal. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Egal, Lee Gunner. Shout out to Northside, Daud, Jimmy as well. We should have a few more Chelsea panelists joining as well. Troopz will be on once the Back Again pod is finished. Halftime Hooks is going to be joining at 5 p.m. as well. And later on in the show, we're going to wheel out the link to the panel and everything. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a long but very, very entertaining show. So enjoy it. Sub to everybody. I'm trying to add that in as well. Everybody's links are down in the description. Show some love. Rise up the likes. Rise up the subs. Like we always say here, a rising tide lifts all ships. And yo, just to start off with the Arsenal fans, like, what the hell has been going on with you lot recently? Because I expected an Arsenal collapse. I didn't expect it this early. I'm seeing 2 wins in your last 6, both coming against Shakhtar Donetsk and Preston. I'm seeing infighting. I'm seeing emergency meetings left, right, and center. I'm seeing man turning on Arteta. I'm now hearing that if we don't win on Sunday, that might be it for him. So I don't know who wants to start, but what's been going on up north this season? Because it's been a little bit techie for you guys.
I'll let the other people start.
Okay, fuck it. I'll start then. Big up to everyone locks in. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. Fire the likes up. Michelin star chef back again. I've got 16 Michelin stars this season. This could be 17 by the end of this show, because this is how we roll. We just spit facts on this football club, and people don't like cold, hard facts. Yeah. And one day, this fan base will wake up and realize that I get 90% of stuff right about this football club, the club that I've supported 37 years. Yeah, this summer was an absolute shambles. We've got a 22-man squad instead of a 25-man squad. We got rid of more players than we brought in. The quality of players we brought in were abysmal. We're bringing in Mikel Merino for 38 million euros with 1 year left on his contract. And I did tell everyone, he stinks. I actually watch Real Sociedad. I watch La Liga every week. Yeah, and I told everyone he's rubbish, and everyone's now realizing he's rubbish. Thanks. Yeah, don't worry, I don't need my flowers. My bank balance does that every month. Yeah, also, we brought in Raheem Shillings. Okay, mate, well done. We've not seen the best of him. Cool, great chat. Yeah, well, you've seen the best of your career, mate, and you owe it all to Kevin De Bruyne. So maybe you should donate some of your wages that you've nicked over the last 10 years to Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, we also brought in Norberto Neto. We brought in the wrong Neto, bruv. But it is what it is. We went for a goalkeeper who plays for Espanyol called Joan Garcia, who has a 30 million buyout clause, and we bid 20 million quid for him. Well done, Edu. Well done, mate. So yeah, that was where it all started, really. We brought in a defender from Italy, but he's got nice hair. He's got nice hair, and he's the next Maldini, apparently. The guy's trash. I told everyone. But again, they don't want to hear it. Our defense was solid until he came into the team, and we've shipped how many goals since? Yes, I know he's not played every single one of them games, but since he came into the team, we're shipping goals for fun. He is the Zucchini Zinchenko. They had not one Italian centre-back has ever joined the Premier League directly from Serie A and smashed it in 30-odd years of the Premier League. And guess what? I've seen every single one of them. Yeah, not one Italian defender, centre-back, has directly left Serie A and joined straight to a Prem team and smashed it. Not one. Not one. But this fan base have convinced themselves that them two on that left-hand side, Marino and Calafiori, are going to unlock Martinelli. Really? Did they leave the keys back home then? They ain't unlocking anything. They're both trash. Yeah, both of them will be back in their countries, Italy and Spain, very, very soon. Trust me. Yeah, he'll be at FC Como, that Calafiori, in 2 years' time. He is trash, mate. Yeah, not only that, yeah, the players that we've got in the squad were not deemed good enough by Super Duper Mick to start every game this season. Yeah, so why, like Ethan and Wary, for example. Yeah, Martin Odegaard, I sat in the summer, Northside was on shows with me. Yeah, I said, what happens if he's injured? Who are we playing there? Oh, lo and behold, he misses 12 games. Yeah, what happens if Saka is dropped out of form? Who are we playing there? Oh, lo and behold, Saka's dropped out of form. Yeah, what happens if we don't get many goals from our 2 fake strikers? Yeah, oh, lo and behold, the goals are dried up. Yeah, then what? Yeah, oh, but Lee, who did you want? Well, we could have brought Elise in for 45 million. We could have brought in Dovbyk for 24 million. Yeah, we could have brought in Morata for 10 million. Yeah, there's what, 75 million, 80 million? 80 million. We would have sold 2 positions straight off the bat, and Elise can play 10 as well. So we would have sold that position as well. Then we could have gone and got Marino if you wanted to get him, and then we could have got Calafiori. What are we doing here? Then, not only that, we've been extremely lucky on winging it with injuries over the last year or so, because none of our key players really got injured last season. And lo and behold, after I said all season, yo, next season, we're going to get a lot of injuries. Yeah, we need to go and strengthen this squad. And guess what? Now we're getting loads of injuries and everyone's baffled as to why. Well, maybe, just maybe, when we're 3-0 up in a game, take Saka off instead of playing him for 90 minutes. Yeah, how about that? Martin Odegaard's one was unfortunate. Yeah, but at the same time, there's no contingency plan. The manager's gone backwards. Yeah, we're playing like Stoke. In fact, we're playing worse than Stoke. Yeah, this is trash, mate. Yeah, I don't mind being bored out of my box watching Arsenal. I've seen George Graham days. Yeah, but George Graham was armpits in the air at the end of the season. Yeah, this season, everyone who doesn't want to associate with me, unfortunately for you guys, is going to have to, because I called it 5 years ago this month. On the 25th of this month, 3 weeks before he was announced as the manager, even though we knew he had the job, I said he'll amount to nothing at this club and he'll take us 5 years backwards. Fast forward 5 years, 800 million deep, $1.5 billion excuses. Yeah, nobody's better than Super Duper Mick. I wanted Hansi Flick. What did he do with Germany? I wanted Conte. What did he do with Spurs? Ancelotti, what did he do with Everton? Jose, but what did he do with Spurs? Got to the same amount of finals as your manager, by the way. All the managers I lay on the table, no, they're trash. Nobody's better. So when you lot all universally get to the point where it's fashionable, because this is what you lot do, you'll go the fashionable route. I don't care being fashionable, bro. I ain't trying to impress anyone. Did that by the time I was 22. But when you all universally get to the point of wanting this manager gone, I'm Arteta in. And I'm going to use every single excuse you lot have said to me for 5 years back on you. Yeah, and I'm petty. Trust me, you've got 5 years of this coming afterwards. Yeah, every day. And that's what's happened this season.
Oh, brother. Sounds like an absolute car crash. But
and
yo,
me last year with Pot. Remember, I was
and that's why we watch you, my man.
And then when everybody else was Pot out, I was
you.
Pot in, baby. Yeah, that's what I did.
That would have been me if we kept Poch this season, because we would have been where United was under Ten Hag. I keep saying thank the Lord for Clear Lake they got rid of him.
I said, oh, everybody want to be Poch out now? Oh no, I'm Poch in. Fuck that.
Yeah, but I want to go to Daud quickly. Big up to you, bro. It's great to have you on the channel, bro. I think it's the first time, but I've always seen your content, and you've come across to me as one of the more optimistic Arsenal fans. But I was listening to your show with Hassam yesterday.
That was a
you surprised me because I saw like you were saying that if Arsenal were to lose on Sunday, that would be it for you, and you'd be Arteta out. And I want to know your thoughts on that, because for me, it's like, if you're thinking that one game is going to make you Arteta out, then you're kind of halfway there already, innit? So I wanted to get your thoughts on the perception of the season, and what's changed for you with your opinion on Arteta within the last 6 months. Oh, you're on mute, brother. You're on mute. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. Don't forget to hit the likes, subscribe, all of that. Big up to every single one of you. Oh, is it that? Nope. Oh, shit. Sorry. Big up to RSM as well. Sorry, I didn't even see you in the background. Bless up, bro.
My guy.
Oh, Daud's mic stinker and hooked, bruv. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, when you're one game away from wanting the manager gone, you know the gig's up, innit? You know the gig's
Oh wait,
up.
no.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
perfect,
bro.
perfect. Yeah, I've set up now.
I should have bought some popcorn, man.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me on.
Big up, brother.
Yeah, I also want to say, I've been probably one of the most optimistic Arsenal fans probably the last 3 years. It's because I've grew up in an era where I started supporting Arsenal in 2008. So most of the times I've always seen Arsenal being not mid-table team, but top 4 team, not challenging for the league, not challenging for Europe, not winning any major trophies. So when we went through that period of Wenger leaving, and then finishing 8th and finishing, 6th with Unai Emery's first season and the style of football. And then when Arteta came in, it was starting from the ground up. So I was patient with him because he was literally starting from 8th. So I was patient with him. And then when we challenged for the league in that first season, he came out of nowhere. And then when we lost the league that season, it was our first title race. We didn't have the experience. We went for it. We couldn't win the title. And then, I wasn't too devastated. The second season, we tried to go for the title again. We lost out to the best team in Premier League history. So I was disappointed, but I understood why we lost the league. But this season, obviously, is completely different. This season, we've gone backwards and we've regressed from, for the amount of investment we've had, the amount of, trust that the board had with Mikel Arteta. And the thing that's annoyed me a lot is that Mikel Arteta, he hasn't been able to take accountability. It's always been the ref's fault. It's always been to do with injuries. It's always been something external. And that has spread to the fans, to the Arsenal fans. That has spread to the players. And I think when it comes to Arsenal fans and when even with like ex-Arsenal players like Martin Keown, they don't know how to criticize the manager. It's because they've done so well, they find it hard to criticize the manager. And for us, if we want to start winning trophies, we need to take accountability. We need to hold Mikel Arteta to accountability of what he's done and why we've gone backwards. Why have we not played the style of football that we've been playing the last 3 seasons? And is it because of one injury, losing one player, Martin Odegaard, in an attacking position, and you haven't got a plan B? That's what I'm being shocked about. Because we've had Martin Odegaard available last 2 or 3 seasons, it's been okay. As soon as we lose him, he hasn't got a plan B. And that's what has disappointed me a lot this season. And I've been patient with them when we lost against Bournemouth, when we scraped the win against Leicester, scraped that win against Southampton, when we, lost against Newcastle, lost against Inter Milan. And I'm thinking, we're losing these games, not playing the Arsenal way, first and foremost. And second of all, we don't have a plan B. We don't know how, when we're struggling and we have to open teams up, we don't know how to open teams up. And the players that Arteta signed, Trossard, Havertz, he's kept Martinelli, gave him a new contract, all these attacking players, Mikel Merino, all these players are his players. So he can't say, oh, these are not my players and, I need more investment. He was the one, him and Edu were the ones that had to sign an attacking player. They had to sign a left winger. They had to sign a striker in the summer. But who did they go for? They went for a backup goalkeeper. They went for a backup centre-back. And they went for a backup holding midfielder when we already had 3 holding midfielders in the squad, in Jorginho, Partey and Rice. What was the point of signing Mikel Merino? And when I saw that lineup against Bournemouth, when he played 4 centre-backs and 3 holding midfielders against Bournemouth, that's when I knew, he's more scared of losing games than actually going on and actually beating teams. When you're a big team like Arsenal, you need to be going into every game knowing that you're better than them and knowing that you can open these teams up. But for me, I'm slowly realizing he's a revamped version of Diego Simeone and Jose Mourinho. We need to go away from that style of football. Everyone thought he's an ex-Pep Guardiola, he's an ex-attacking. He's a defensive manager. He will always be a defensive manager. He loves centre-backs. He loves holding midfielders. And we have to now accept that. For me, I can't accept that. Players, right? I can't accept going to every game knowing that we have to defend first and try to scrape a win, try to scrape a set-piece goal. That can't happen at this club. And like I said...
That's either an issue with the manager or the issue of squad planning, or both.
Everything this season, everything just gone out the window. It's gone out the window, and we've just changed our style of football, and we've turned into a set-piece club now. Set-piece FC, that's all we are now. And I'm very, very disappointed with that. And Arsenal fans that think that there's no other manager better than Mikel Arteta in Europe, what I need to know the answer with that. I need to know where's the answer with Arteta being the next big. And someone said if Arteta leaves Arsenal, he'll get the Real Madrid job, or he'll get the Barcelona job, or he'll get the Bayern Munich job because he's that good. Where's his credibility? Where's his CV? What's his CV at Arsenal? So yeah, I'm disappointed. And like I said, against Chelsea, if we lose against Chelsea, then there's no way back for him then, because then we'll be 10 points behind Liverpool. The title's done. We can't win the Premier League title in November already. And obviously, Champions League can write the Champions League off because we haven't got the Champions League heritage. As soon as we face a team like Inter Milan, who are similar quality to us, we lose straight away. So I think we're going to scrap the Champions League anyway. And our only positive season that Arteta's going to spin is getting top 4 and probably winning the Carabao Cup. And he's going to make it into a way sound like to make it sound like it's a positive season, which is not. And a lot of Arsenal fans will agree with him. A lot of Arsenal fans will say, we won a trophy, we've got Champions League football again. That's a positive season. So, for me, lose against Chelsea, 10 points behind Liverpool, there's no going back from that.
Damn.
Look at Northside and Lee Gunners' faces. They're like, yo, that was speaking like us.
That man is cooked. Hold on.
He's preaching to the choir, bro. He's preaching to the choir.
I respect their abilities.
Just finish it off. Put a little salt on top.
I'm not hating on Arteta. For me, we have to be critical of what he's done. He's got higher standards this season. He needs to do something this season where the expectation is higher, and he hasn't been able to deliver. And if you are a club at Arsenal, there can't be excuses. You have to deliver. If you can't deliver, then I can't defend it. I'm not a blind follower. We've improved the last 3 seasons. We've improved the last 3 seasons, and we've regressed this season. So I can't just say, oh,
Would you say the last 3 seasons?
Every season, the last 3 seasons, we improved in the Premier League. The season that we finished,
last season was second to second, then, and still
but
trophy.
I'm talking about wins, losses, points on the board. We improved when it comes to performances and points.
I think you got more points, so I'll give you that.
If this season we've got 93 points and we didn't win the league, that's an improvement from last season. I can't ask for his head. If we got 93 points and we lost, if we get mid-70s...
Well, it's not though, is it? Because you've won nothing and you've won nothing.
No, but Lee, if we win the League Cup and finish 4th, you're going to say it's a better season.
Yeah, because it's a trophy. And you lot all want him out if we win the League Cup. I'd said give him another 2 years, but we're negative apparently. But anyway, I'll shut up because I'm letting you guys go. I've said my piece.
No, but the thing is, there's a reason why, a lot of Man United fans were unhappy with Erik ten Hag is because they saw the cracks at the club, even though they won the Carabao Cup and they finished top 4, they still saw the cracks. And the season after, they didn't see any improvement, but they won the FA Cup and they still got rid of him because he still won back-to-back trophies, back-to-back seasons. If you can't see an improvement in the league and see that the club's actually going forward, you can't have the manager of the club. For me, realistically, if you don't win the Premier League or the Champions League, you can't say just winning the Carabao Cup is better than finishing second with 92 points. That's for me.
When did you give up?
When did I give up?
Yeah.
Is when we started drifting away from a club at Liverpool who they've got a manager that's coming into their first season, a manager's in his first season, and he looks like if Arne Slot wins the league in his first season of the club, that will be absolutely criminal. That will be criminal.
I agree with you there.
No excuses. Losing the league to Man City is one story, but losing the league to a team like Liverpool who are going through a transition period, and you can't just say. I think
even finishing close to Liverpool, because they've gone from one manager to another and they've at least kept track with you. Whereas last season you were clear of about at least 6 points.
I want to hear from Northside. Northside, what are you saying, bro? Why are you laughing?
Oh, you're on.
Yeah, Northside. Why are you laughing, Northside? What's the funny Northside? Why are you laughing?
No, this is funny hearing this guy say this because this is the same guy that said 10 months ago, Klopp sabotaged the pitch to avoid Arsenal defeat. The same guy that said we're going to win the quadruple. The same guy that said rivals are scared of Arsenal. There's mad clips. The same guy that said the rules need to be changed when Man City won the league. The rules need to be changed. Very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, rules must be changed. Man City. It should be his words. It should be the team that have scored the most, not the team that's got not the team that's got the most points. The rules must be changed. Let's continue. What else did this guy say? Because I've got the receipts here. We're just going through my receipts. Let me just go through my receipts. Hold on. Yeah, all the rivals are scared. What else did he say? All the rival games should be postponed until our injured players return. So calling for a lot of rules change just because it's Arsenal. Who else? We got more. Hold on a sec. We got more. 5 months ago, I'm a Spurs fan for one night. Today is to do. Okay.
Wait. Are you directly quoting somebody? Because please name and shame, cuz. Name and shame.
Oh, it's Daud. He knows what he's talking about.
No, bro, every single one, Guni, every single one is read out Daud's videos, bro.
This is Daud.
What? I was going to say, my man had receipts.
You didn't say change the rules to goals scored, did you?
Oh my god.
Have I got a minute? Have I got 30 seconds to answer the question?
Silencio in the court, please. I did not interrupt you. Silencio in the court, please. Yeah?
He's not alike.
Hey, hold on. As part of the panel, am I allowed to ask questions since I'm not involved? Can I ask questions in betweens and that?
Let me just go through the rest.
Right, go on, crack on. Go on. I won't go on.
It's a long shopping list, please. Same guy, Daud. The United fans celebrate draw. Embarrassing. Okay. Celebrate draws. Embarrassing. What else I got? Just scrolling through. Arsenal's second team would smash PSG and Napoli. United are the real banter club. I apologize for saying Saliba is better than Van Dijk. Arsenal are going invincible. What else has I got? And that's about it. I couldn't even bother to scroll up. I didn't know it would be on the show. So that's just a quick swipe. For me, this is somebody that has realized that it's now getting more popular to say what me and Lee said. So now we're going to change the story. Okay. I don't know how you can go from we're going to do the quadruple and all these other excuses to now he has to go, the standards have to be raised. Where was these standards in the last 5 years?
When you're supposed to be our defensive record too. I heard that somewhere. I don't know who said that.
That was Husam.
Some Arsenal fans are saying it too. Some. I don't know if that was Daud, but some Arsenal fans were. Daud, we'll let you respond.
Yeah.
So do you want to?
Yeah. You know what it is? There's a massive difference between what you say on TikTok and what you say on platforms like YouTube or.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're lying on TikTok then?
Okay, can I answer the question?
Or are you lying on here? Which one is it?
Am I able to answer the question?
Yeah, you're able to answer it, but let me just put the question out properly. You're saying there's a massive difference what you say on one app compared to the other app. Well, not really, because I say the same on all of them. So either you're lying on one or you're lying on the other. Either way, your thoughts and feelings and opinions are different on either. So which one's the truth?
So
which is why I can't take you seriously.
Because I don't want to make this into like a long.
No, cool. So listen, I'm being respectful. That's why I keep my mouth shut.
But okay, I'll answer quickly. Okay, so on TikTok, if a lot of people you guys use TikTok, it's when you're bantering with your mates, when you're joking about, when I said that they should scrap the title and we should end it when Arsenal won the league at 28 games. If you're really thinking that I believe stuff like that, and if you're using TikTok, which is mainly an entertainment app, and you're joking around with your mates, and you're thinking that's something that
let's let him land.
No.
Okay, so
TikTok is like satire. Like you're just joking, like it's not like
So if
how many followers do you have on TikTok? How many followers do you have on TikTok?
Like 120 something thousand.
Are they all your mates?
No, I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool.
I'm having exchanges with my mates.
No, you're doing what's fashionable on that app because it's full of weirdos, bruv. Yeah, I've got a TikTok account and I pay someone to do it for me. Yeah, they clip up my fan cams and put them out. Yeah, if you go through my TikTok, I've got 25,000 followers, and I don't need to sit there. I don't have to sit there lying.
A lot of my followers know when they want to see what I truly think about the club, and I've got an hour to talk about the club. They usually go on my YouTube channel or they go on other platforms that I go on. They don't take my football opinion through TikTok. Through TikTok is when you're having an entertainment with other people. It's an entertainment app. It's not there to have a serious conversation about football. And if you seriously believe that I believe that they should stop the league,
we don't know what you believe because you change your opinion depending on what app you're selling.
I didn't change my opinion.
Well, you've just said say something different on TikTok than you do on YouTube.
I gave you a reason why. I've never flip-flopped. I've never been active in and out when it's fashionable. I've always stayed the same. Always stayed positive with the club for 3 years. And if I see my club going backwards, and if I stay positive and still stay the same, there'll be something that'll be like, I've got no reason to why I'm staying positive. I've been critical of the manager because we've gone backwards. I'm giving my honest opinion. I've always given my honest opinion on YouTube when I go on, when I go on Hussam's channel or when I go on any other channels. I always give you cannot clip me. You can't find any clips of me on when I go on YouTube and I go on panels because I'm
challenge
giving my
accepted.
opinion.
And I've got time in the
Northside is
international
just
break.
literally getting opinions of when I'm bantering and joking with my mates on TikTok.
You never make it clear for one, and for second, who made it that TikTok's only for entertainment? Why does entertainment have to be lies? Because if you can have a different opinion on a different app, why is it only on TikTok? Probably because you set up a couple of different channels. And each time you keep doing it with the same opinion of we're amazing, because that's what gives you the quick followers. So it looks like you're playing the game.
I've had 3 accounts on TikTok.
Yeah,
and they've all been suspended.
Not for my opinion.
He's getting rushed. He's getting rushed. Allow it.
No. I'm saying it's not for my opinion.
I never knew that.
The high press. Give you an answer. Through TikTok, you get banned. You get banned for copyright. It's not through your opinions. Lee Gunner, sorry. You don't get banned for opinions. It's because of copyright.
Well, I've had TikToks taken down for a bit of swearing. So it's not just for copyright, is it?
I'm saying for me, that's why my accounts were taken down because of copyright. That's all it was.
I've had it taken down for bullying.
It's not
bullying.
Yeah, because they said I'm making fun of people.
When Northside getting all of my takes from TikTok, that's when you know he's got no ground game. There's nothing. You can't find me clips when I'm actually having a serious conversation on an hour.
Okay, how many TikToks a day do you upload, and how many times do you go live in a week on YouTube?
I probably upload in the last 2 months. I probably uploaded about 10 TikToks, about 10 or 15 TikToks. I only go there when I'm got time off work and I'm just chilling with my mates and I just make some funny videos. And then on YouTube, I've been live for the past couple of days on different platforms every day. Not every day, but most days on YouTube.
Okay, challenge accepted. I'll find clips of you.
Let me jump in.
I'll find clips of you then. Don't worry, I've got time in the international break.
Yeah, Egal, what you thinking, Egal?
Egal, I want to hear from you as well because I remember A-listers. This is Stamford Brothel and all that. A nice little tune-up against Inter Milan for the game. How was the tune-up, bro?
They call me graphics from Egal because I always bring graphics whenever I have evidence to talk about stuff. So let's talk about it. Let's bring the evidence to the table. Lewis, if you can share my screen, please. This is from December 2020. You can see here Arsenal went on a little dip where we lost, draw, loss, face Chelsea 1-3-1. Then you go back to 2022, similar situation, 3 losses on the bounce, face Chelsea, win the game 4-2, Eddie Nketiah dancing at the bridge. Similar situation where we drew 3 games in a row in 2023 in April, and then we lost the game to Man City, title race over. We faced Chelsea, beat you 3-1 at our ground. And then this year, poor situation, but it keeps happening. Obviously, I'm going to speak about that in a second, but just because we're currently going through a poor streak does not mean that we're not going to have a good result versus Chelsea. And I just wanted to explain that to you guys before we go any further.
No, here, wait, Jimmy, I got you. I got you. Here, I got you the cup.
That means Arsenal. That means Arsenal can, even with the.
Look at my screen. I got the cup for you, bro.
Let me say my bit before everyone interjects, please. I think everyone was invited their time to speak. I just brought that to the table. Now, that is a receipt to show you that Arsenal have been going through poor points throughout the seasons over the last couple of years. And whenever it came to a game, whenever it came to a big game versus a top 6 side like Chelsea, we would step up and we would see our team perform. And I don't doubt that on Sunday. Now, let's talk about the poor situation that we find ourselves in right now. We're at a standard where we have to compete for the league. We're competing against Man City, Liverpool, whoever is at the top of the league, and being this far up. Jimmy, please. I don't think you interjected other people. Why are you trying to speak about it? Let me finish. My main point is, yes, we are currently going through a tough patch right now. Yes, we looked poor versus Bournemouth with 10 men. We look versus Liverpool. We actually at times we looked really good. We just dropped off at the end due to injuries, which we shouldn't have. And I think Arteta is to blame for the lineup selections as of late, and he definitely holds a lot of accountability for those defeats. and the draw versus Liverpool, I think Mikel Arteta has been slightly cowardice in not playing Ethan Nwaneri in the time that Martin Odegaard's been injured. No excuses with injuries, guys. We have to be able to manage injuries, and that's where Arteta has to be held accountable. We can talk about the players' poor performances, Leandro Trossard. We can talk about Martinelli. We can talk about individuals, but this is all comes back down to the manager. And as somebody who backs Arteta, I still back Arteta. You guys stay on your side if you completely don't agree with him. But I do think Mikel Arteta will be able to turn this around. A win versus Chelsea will give us the bedrock to go into the international break and try to gain some confidence and come back into the second half of the season with favorable fixtures, also an opportunity to go on a run. This Arsenal team before this poor run won 16 games in a row. So I'm 16 out of 17 before this poor run. So I am not going to all of a sudden give up on this team. I am not all of a sudden going to give up.
On that when you had the majority of players fit.
Sorry, we're going to have Declan Rice, who's potentially going to be playing with a toe injury.
Declan Rice has broken his toe, mate. So
yeah, he's going to play with a toe injury.
So we're going to play a guy through injury because we're going to play Declan Rice in the game against Chelsea.
And Martin Odegaard, I think Martin Odegaard starts.
Instead of playing Jorginho that we signed to be the controller in midfield then, yeah?
Either way.
Or Marino.
Honestly, I don't think it's a smart idea to play Thomas Partey and Jorginho versus Lavia and Caicedo. Respectfully, those two guys.
So you'd rather play Declan Rice with a broken toe?
Those two guys are going to destroy
a winning mentality, though.
No. There's something called having youth and legs compared to two guys who are not on the same level when it comes to.
Yeah, but experience is king, and they've won.
We will get outran. We will get outran if we go against Lavia and Caicedo with two older, less mobile center midfielders. We need Declan Rice or Marino to start.
And you're talking about Marino, who's slower than both of them.
Also, wait. Also, Egal, have you ever had a broken toe? He's not reaching full speed.
That's me picking up a Chelsea player right there, just to show you guys I'm not biased. Lavia and Caicedo are two players I think all of us Arsenal fans would have taken at our club.
Right, but we're not asking for your praise on our players.
No. I'm just showing you.
We're trying to get an understanding on what you're talking about, because in the end, right? In the end, you're talking about immobile Marino. You're talking about Partey, who you don't want in there already. You're talking about Jorginho.
I don't want.
I let you guys talk.
Sorry.
I said you said Jorginho, who you don't want in there, and then you're putting Rice out there immobile. You're putting Odegaard out there, who just came off of injury. So I just want an explanation on why you guys think you're going to perform so well. That's all I'm asking for. A real explanation on understanding on why you guys are going to perform as well as you think you are.
Facts, because our strength is your weaknesses.
The players that they wanted to back no more. The players that they wanted to back. When me and Lee were saying Zinchenko ain't good enough, these men were going with the narrative that is pivotal to the way that we play football.
But Northside, even if he
let's talk about the game.
In the midfield,
winning mentality.
If he tried Zinchenko in the midfield during this break, he might have got something out of him.
One second. I think let me answer the question, because I think maybe I'm the only person here who thinks we're going to win. I don't know what Lee and Northside and Daud think, but I think we are going to win. And I think the bedrock of us winning is actually seeing if Chelsea, seeing if we can catch Chelsea on the counter and they make defensive errors. Plus, of course, we are better than you guys at set pieces. That is one of your weaknesses. So hopefully we can get a goal from there also.
Based on what? Hold up. Let me just pull you up.
One second. And the final thing, with Lavia and Caicedo being so much better, more with their mobility and their pace and their physicality. Obviously, they're also really good technically. We're gonna have to try to hold on to the ball when we have it, and putting in an Odegaard, putting in a Partey, putting in a Declan Rice would give us a better bedrock to hold on to possession when we have a midfield, rather than playing Trossard, Marino, or
Odegaard even fully fit.
Because yes,
Jorginho's just come back from injury.
The ball, but
Declan Rice
he only came on because Havertz got a head
he could easily get the ball taken off him if we're playing up against a Lavia or a Caicedo.
Yeah.
He had 2 minutes, bro, in extra time. That's not a sign of a player that's fit, bro. He's not fit. That's to divert for the fact that we got rid of Edu. All of a sudden, miraculously.
Thank you. How convenient that Odegaard was back playing on grass in training the day Edu jacks. Yeah, how convenient.
1-0 for how long in that game? Why didn't he bring Odegaard a lot?
You guys don't believe in conspiracy theories, but you surely believe in Arsenal conspiracy theories.
No, I believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. I can do that on another channel if you want. Or I can do that on my channel about a lot of things, mate. Yeah. Yeah, tic-tac-toe to totalitarian control, mate. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, you just said a minute ago we're great on set pieces. When did this happen? We've scored 2 goals off corners all season in the Prem. One against Man City, one against Tottenham.
I'm talking about history over the last couple of years. Let's be honest. Even
how
this season,
how many set pieces did we score last season? Do you know?
Bro, how
many did we score last season
in the league?
How many last season?
18.
Was it 18? Yeah.
Yeah. This season
18.
we scored 3.
So we've scored. So we're amazing.
No, but it's only been 10 games. 3 set piece goals.
So yeah, but why add in last
good.
season then? Because we're not the same team as last season. You're adding in last season. We're a different team this season. We've gone backwards.
Bro, when you guys say we've gone backwards, yes, when you have injuries, yes, when you have 3 red cards, yes, when you're
okay, no, stop the red cards. Hold up.
Your manager's not playing a 10. There is context that you guys are disregarding.
There's no context, Egal. We've got worse. They don't need to be context. We're worse.
We have had a worse start to last season, but it still doesn't mean that we can't.
And it was 13.
Let me
yeah, I thought it was 12 last season. You said 18.
Because I know that these because I'm going to argue with. I'm not going to try to argue with you. Okay, I'm not going to try to argue.
My point. If we play Rice, Odegaard, and Partey, that gives us the bedrock of a midfield that can hold on to possession, quickly counter, and has the technical ability.
Quickly counter. When have we quickly countered all season, even with Odegaard in the team?
Did we not? I don't remember, honestly.
Do you remember the first game of the season?
Oh my God.
I can't remember off the top of my head. Wallahi, I'm not in the
Do you remember the first game of the season?
One second.
First game of the season, who did we play? Wolves, yeah?
I think that's unfair.
When did we quickly counter in that game?
I don't remember every goal off the top of my head.
No, but you remember that we scored 18 set pieces and it weren't. It was 13. And also I just told you that. I thought it was 12.
You sure?
12, I thought it was. It's 13 last season.
I'm including free kicks, not corners.
Yeah, set pieces. 13.
So we want to talk about a team that's dangerous on the break.
13.
Aye.
13. Okay, and we've scored 3 this season. Is it 3 or 2 this season?
Northside?
So, Egal, what
are you mad? Hold up. Are you mad? A set piece, you're not including penalties?
Yeah, penalty set piece, no?
How's a penalty a set piece?
Do penalties not count?
I love you, man.
I'm talking about set plays. Penalties are included in set plays, if I'm not mistaken.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's shameless, cuz it's a little shameless.
No, but
that's a penalty.
I'm not even doing it to disrespect.
Why are you guys laughing? Penalties are
so
set
even
plays.
if that includes penalties, then it's not very good, then, is it?
So then I'm right. My point was 18. Penalties.
No. Hold on. How many penalties did we score last season in the league?
I think we scored 5.
No, I want that exact answer, not thinks.
I don't
you
know.
thought we scored 18
You're
set
the
pieces.
mathematician, right?
Let me go find it.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you set pieces don't include penalties. So when they do all these stats on Sky Sports where you get all your stats from and that, yeah, you said 18 set pieces last season we scored from, where it's factually incorrect. I thought it was 12. Yeah, it turns out it's 13. Yeah, penalties are not included in set pieces.
The dark arts are pens.
Arsenal had 10 penalties scored last season
in the
Prem. In the league.
Oh, shit.
10
Maybe
pens.
I'm wrong.
So they're not included then, are they?
No, they're not.
So 13 of our goals were set pieces and 10 were penalties. How many goals did we score last season in the Prem?
I don't know. You tell me. You know it.
90, wasn't it? Was it 90?
Was it 90?
How many set pieces did you score last season?
No, how many goals in total last season? Was it 89 or 90 or something?
How many goals did Arsenal score in the league last year?
91. 91 last season.
So 91. Yeah, so a good quarter nearly of our goals came from set pieces. A good quarter of our goals. No, well, it's not normal, is it? Because everyone was gassing up the set piece coach for a reason. Yeah,
no,
because
that's
we were set piece kings
us.
last season.
That's normal.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's not normal this season, is it? How many goals have we scored from set pieces?
We scored 3 goals from set pieces, Lee.
How many goals have we scored this season? 17. So it's not normal.
And we scored 3 of them are set pieces.
3. You're moaning about we've had red cards. Yeah, we've had red cards. And what? Yeah, everyone
we've had the most red cards in the league.
Yeah, maybe there's a discipline issue.
For very controversial decisions.
They're not controversial. Saliba should have been sent off. Declan Rice admitted he should have been sent off. Yeah, and what was the other one? Declan Rice admitted Trossard.
1 second.
And that was for the same thing that Rice got sent off for 2 weeks before.
One second.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask Chelsea boys, have you guys seen a single one of your players get a second yellow for kicking the ball away this season?
Well, Reece James got a first yellow against Newcastle last season for that. And the second one, then he got sent off.
Right, so hold on, Egal, because you love to do this there. You did this on Dan Potts' show the other day when I was on there, yeah? And you done it on my show the day before, 2 days before. Have you seen another player get a second yellow for kicking the ball away? No. Do you know why? Because they're not on a yellow card in the fucking first place. Hence why they wouldn't get a second yellow, would they? Yeah, I'll give you another example. I showed you the clip. Yeah, I can't show it on here because it's not my channel. I can't put the clip up. Yeah, I showed you the clip of 29 last season running straight in to Van Dijk. Yeah, in the same, and he could have broke his neck doing that, and he didn't even get booked. In the same game, on the opposite side of the pitch, in the same half, second half, yeah, he threw the linesman's flag out of his hand and threw it on the floor. Didn't get booked. He got booked in the 95th minute in that game for dissent. So we can talk about red cards all we like. Yeah, we get away with a lot, by the way.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
we get away. No, Yuri and Timber. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yuri and Timber should have been booked 4 times in the first half the other night against Inter Milan. He got away with all of them, and then the ref went up to him after the 4th one and said, 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. So when people want to talk about we've had bad dealings with the refs and they go, oh, it's harsh this and harsh that. Egal, we get away with a lot. Yeah, right. Let's be real with this. Yeah, we are crap this season. I knew we'd be crap this season. I knew we'd have a lot of injuries this season. I knew that key players would get injured this season. Yes, it's harsh how Odegaard got injured. Yeah, but we're rushing him back. The manager's even said in his press conference that I did just before I came on here, yeah, that he, Mikel Merino against Inter the day before didn't feel great. So why did you start him then when you got Jorginho on the bench, when Ethan's on the bench? Then he's decided to sub him at halftime. Yeah, and this is my point. This manager is out of his depth. Right. So, yes, we might go to Stamford Bridge and get a win. Fantastic. Yeah, but let's be real. They're a lot better than they were last season, and we're a lot worse than we were, and we only drew 2-2 last season.
It's easier to become a top 4 team than it is to become a title challenging team.
Yeah, exactly. Again, this club and the majority of its fans are happy with top 4. They're just happy to see Champions League football.
No, we're not.
Yes, they are.
A perfect example of that. Because you would have said he would have been happy with anything that happened a couple of weeks ago, and you're clearly seeing
that this guy changes his mind more than his boxer shorts.
No. But majority of people leave, acknowledge that there is a different expectation for Arsenal right now. Expectation is to compete for the league and to try to win it and get over the line finally for the first time in 20 years.
You can't just throw out allegations.
It's not the same old. It's not the same old under Arsene Wenger where people are just happy with top 4. That's
really
not about top 4 right now.
Really? Okay. I'll give an example right now.
Why do you think people are melting down after?
Man said, "Why don't you let others speak?" Jonathan, I'm on this channel for 12 more minutes, 11 more minutes, and I'm going on with rants, mate. So I'll speak for as long as I want. They're still going to be here.
Yeah,
so I'll say what I want in it.
Lee, why did he say?
Because I don't have to be here. I came here because Lewis invited me on.
Egal.
What's up?
Yeah.
Egal, can I ask him a question?
Also, again, hit the likes, guys. Smash the likes.
One second. You said I changed my opinion like the weather. When did I change my opinions?
I never said that you change your opinion. I said you're a great example.
Lee said it.
Okay. I said you're a great example of people can change their minds.
You change based on what app you're on, so you do change your opinion. Because you don't.
No. Why are we doing this? Let's talk about the game, mate.
When he's asked a question, Northside's answering it.
Yeah, well, they don't want to hear it, innit? They don't
want to hear it also. They didn't want to hear us for 5 years. Now they have to align their opinions with us, unfortunately, mate.
He clearly told you his opinion, and he said Twitter is somewhat sensationalized.
Then why doesn't he make it clear? Because I watch what he does on Twitter. Why don't he make it clear then? Guys, I'm only doing this as a joke. This is banter. He don't make it clear. He just says
banter alert, and then put
you meant about to catch a GBH charge, fam. Don't escalate this.
What's going on? Then he's really doing it with his mates.
All right. But one second. Northside, when you take out the wooden spoon, do you tell them it's banter?
No, that's me being pissed off.
And people know he's pissed off because he's swearing. Right? Real talk, yeah? Right? Yes, it might all be fun and games on certain other apps and that, yeah? But let's be real. Most of the people that roam that TikTok app are born in deficit and born buffering, mate. They're born losers and they're human cockroaches. Yeah, let's be real with it. They're the thickest people that roam the earth. They're born in deficit. Half of them can't even spell. Go and have a look at my comments. None of them can spell the... No, again, I will do that. Hold up. I will do that. Most of them people, I've read TikTok comments out on my YouTube channel before, yeah? Most of these people can't even spell a 3-letter word, bruv. Yeah? So let's not do this. Yeah? And when they've got people sitting there with hundreds of thousands of followers, not making it clear, yeah, that they're chatting bollocks just for the sake of it, for entertainment purposes, they're going to believe what he says because he's got a big following. Oh, he must be right. Because this is how the world works. Come on. Then he'll go on another app, yeah, and he'll have a different opinion. And I don't care what he says. I genuinely couldn't care less because I know what I'm saying. I'll say it every day. Yeah, and I've said it every day for 5 years or more. I said this under Wenger. I was marching to get Wenger out of the club. Troopz, you were there. Yeah, we were there trying to get this club out. You were there when we was at Stamford Bridge, and I told Wenger, get the fuck out of our club. Said it to his face. Yeah, I said it to his face. Am I lying? Yeah. Oh, if you got something to say, I bet you wouldn't say it to his face. Well, guess what? I did, and I did it again.
Actually, said, Gunner, are you mad? You went, nah. I actually tried to stop him. I said, Gunner. He said, nah, fuck that. And he went.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, Ty was talking to him outside the stadium against Red Star Belgrade at the Emirates, and I see him again. Yeah. And I told him again, I told you 2 weeks ago, fuck off. You've ruined our club. Yeah. And he has ruined our club because he's got this mentality, our football club. Yeah. The top four. And it's just putting the pressure on, and we can't compete. Yeah. Now we've got this manager in here who's running the club more than this previous manager, Wenger, is. He runs everything at this club, Arteta, from top to bottom. Everything. The sporting director has quit his job because he's had enough of being undermined and overridden.
No,
that's
because
why he's quit, mate.
He has more ambition to move on to a better role.
Rubbish. He's quit because Arteta gets the final say on everything. No. So what's the point in a sporting director? Bro, you can't tell me. I know people to go in these press conferences, mate.
No, the Nottingham Forest owner basically said to Edu, you can be the CEO of a multi-club process.
The best ballers in the world. We've got the best right winger in the world, the best young manager in the world, the best scouting academy. Everyone wants to play for Mikel Arteta. We're going to win things. Everyone wants to come to the club. We're going to get world-class players once we get Champions League football. And he's going to Nottingham Forest. So
yeah, because he's not on the pitch. One second. Guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
They don't make no sense.
The man's getting double his wages and he's getting a better
So
position.
why should we trust the process if he can't? Because he's quit the process.
The guy getting a better job. I don't have an issue with it. Also,
I said he quit the process.
Like Edu. Why are you guys so pressed? You don't even like Edu.
No, I know it. And it says one down, one to go.
To us every single time we go on the stream.
Now it's Arteta. Dictator Arteta.
Bro, he's literally going for a better position.
Real quick, Egal, hold on. One second.
He asked the people at Arsenal, will he ever get the CEO position?
Really
they told him no. So he's
no,
like,
who told you that? Who told you that? Was it David Ornstein? Was it David Ornstein again, the club puppet?
No, it wasn't David Ornstein.
You lot need to, you lot down there, Arsenal fans, you all need to allow it because we're now starting to run out of content to cook you lot with. You lot doing it for us.
Hey, bro, I've been cooking for my name on here is Michelin star chef for a reason, bro. Yeah, because I cook these people every single day. It says Michelin star chef. I've just gained another one off this stream. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, because I know I've got to go in about 10 minutes because I'm on with Roni. Yeah, right. But real talk. Yeah, this club has been a shambles for 5 years or more. Yeah. And this fan base, Troopz, we were going back when Emery got the job. They didn't back that manager in the crowd from day one, bro. Yeah, because all the Wenger-ins wanted that manager still there, and Emery came in. They never backed it. We're going to get a bigger situation when this manager leaves the club. Yeah, because all the ones that are hanging on for dear life for Super Duper Mick, hoping that he can get over the line, they're going to have an issue with the next manager no matter what. The next manager is not going to get 800 million. You guys that have been backing this process for 5 years, Egal, Daud, and so on and so forth, you're not going to. No, hold on. No, the next manager, you will not back how you've backed Arteta, no matter who it is. Yeah, you won't. You didn't back Emery after Wenger.
Where did you get that theory from? Where did you get that?
Based off the previous, off the fans that are like yourselves that have the same opinions as you.
I support Arsenal Football Club. I don't support. It's not Arteta of
okay.
If a new manager
Where are you getting these sounds from, blood?
I got the soundboard, did it, bro? Where is it?
If a new manager you want to know something? I'm gonna support the new manager until I see that he's not actually capable for the job. So
okay, so let me ask you a question.
There's nothing wrong with supporting the team.
No, I'm not saying there is. I'm supporting the team by calling this crap out. That's my way of supporting the team. It's trash.
A lot of people will back a manager until they're actually sacked.
Okay, so when we were 20th in the league, hold on again. When we were 20th in the league, hold on. When we were 20th in the league, yeah, when we were 20th in the league and Tottenham were top, first time in English football history that's ever happened. You lot were happy in backing it, yeah?
No.
Yes, you was.
At that point, I understood if he lost the dressing room.
Okay, when we were fifth, no. See again, if he lost the dressing room, but he didn't. You lot were backing it. When we were 15th, for 5 games straight. When we were getting panned by Dean Smith's Aston Villa 3-0 at the Emirates, which is the biggest loss we've had against Villa since 1928. We then lost to Wolves the next game, Leicester and Burnley in the same month. Yeah, all at the Emirates, by the way. Yeah, all around this November, December 2020. And we were 15th and Thomas Tuchel was sat home.
That's when I went to
I know, but you know why, Lee?
One game in America.
Your whole
Thank you. Yeah, and they did not want Thomas Tuchel.
We won.
Yeah, they didn't want Thomas Tuchel.
If he wins the League Cup, the League Cup is going to give him 2 more years.
Yeah, because it's a trophy. Yeah, you lot didn't want Thomas Tuchel at that point.
Give him 2 more years. What?
Yes, because it's a trophy, Egal.
Lee, what happened to you complaining about 20 years not winning the league? You didn't want Arsene
Egal,
Wenger because he.
It's been 1,559 days without a trophy, bruv. How long do we go without a trophy? Give me a trophy.
I want to win a trophy too, but your argument is kind of flawed. You told Arsene Wenger to fuck off. You want Arteta to fuck off, but if he wins a League Cup, he can stay for 2 more years. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to you. But guess what? You lot have lowered the standards of this club so much, yeah? Right, between you all
guys are telling
collectively.
me Arteta wins the League Cup, he gets 2 more years, but you want him sacked if we don't win the league again?
No. Hold up. I didn't say that. Stop putting words in my mouth that I never said. Yeah, what I said was, if he wins the League Cup this season, which, by the way, you don't want and Daud don't want, neither of you want that because that ain't acceptable.
Because I want the league or Champions.
But me, Northside, and Troopz and others are all negative because we'll take the League Cup. I don't know about Troopz, to be fair, but me and Northside, well, Northside probably wouldn't either. Yeah, but I'd take the League Cup. Do you know why?
I would now that we're in the quarters and.
Thank you.
No, but
now
Lee,
I'm saying
would that give
I'd take the League Cup and finish 10th.
I would take it and then say you're fired because I ain't good enough for 5 years.
Okay, you see, Northside keeping
walk off into the sunset with that.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can take the top gooners with you as well. They can go support Wildstone Raiders or something. Because because standards at this club, is so bad to have standards at this club. Do you know why we're angry? Because when we were calling out all the crap that Daud is now flip-flopping on, it was,
I'm not flip-flopping.
You guys don't believe in this.
I'm not flip-flopping.
You guys don't believe in Zinchenko. Wait, no, hold on. You guys were hyping up Zinchenko. Why do you want Zinchenko now? We told you Zinchenko weren't good enough.
No one mentions Zinchenko this whole stream.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm going to continue talking. Yeah? You guys told us Jorginho's going to bring the winning mentality. What we won since he's come here. You guys were the ones that were backing in Nketiah saying that we had to apologize. Where is he now? You guys were the ones that were backing the fact that Reece Nelson got a new contract when we were saying that ain't good enough. Where is he now? You man were saying that this manager is the one that works amazing wonders with the kids. Okay, where's Fabi Vieira now? Where's Lokonga now? Where's Nuntavage? Where's ESR? Where's Balogun? Where's Balogun? Because he was the only one that went out on loan and actually did something and we got rid of him. But you guys say back the boys. Why didn't he get a chance? Why didn't he get a chance? When you man were telling us, when we were saying we needed somebody else to compete with Odegaard, you guys were saying, nah, but we got rotation. We got rotation, we got versatility, yeah? Where's the versatility now? Now you might want to be talking about the bench. But we told you about the bench seasons ago. When we got rid of Aubameyang, we told you we need a striker. You man start saying it's about the heat map.
We spread the goals around. We spread the goals around.
Yeah. But you man didn't want Lacazette. Lacazette did the same crap. So what are we talking about? Lacazette weren't good enough because he didn't score enough. Jesus, you told us.
You deep it. Lacazette and Aubameyang are clear of Trossard and Havertz.
Now let's have we're going to unlock Havertz. He didn't unlock Havertz. Bro, Zinchenko, Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, have both declined at the club, but we're going to unlock Sterling. Really? Why didn't he bring him on then? It's his signing. You guys are the ones that said it was a 10 out of 10 window or 8 out of 10. Why didn't he bring him on?
Who said a 10 out of 10 window? Who?
There was enough people online saying it was a 7, 8, 9, and 10 out of 10 window. And it was a great window.
I think the highest I see was 8.
You can't. Northside, you can't.
I gave it a 0. I gave that window a 0. That window was trash.
No, Daud, you better be quiet because you said we're getting Mbappe. Where's that? Okay, shush.
You also said we're doing the quadruple as well, mate.
Because my sauce
the thing with the transfer window.
Use your sauce.
Huh?
Oh, okay, exactly.
You're going Scotland Yard tomorrow, guys. Northside, you're going Scotland Yard tomorrow. You do it, bro. I swear down, just GBH all round.
The thing is, you're taking his opinions. You're taking his opinion of face value without no context.
I take my opinion by clipping you. You don't like it because I make you accountable.
You're taking my opinion over with clips.
All right then.
Clips. Like you just said.
Let's go fuck yourself, blood.
Website.
Bun this, bro. It's annoying. No, it's jarring. No, do you know what the problem is? There's too many people that look at social media and they put that ahead of the actual football club. Oh, how can I get a name? How can I be full-time? Guess what? I want to make money. I want to be full-time. But you know what? I'll never sell my opinion to get there. Let me end what I'm saying. I will never sell my opinion out, or not say what I truly believe just to get to popularity and all that. Bun all of that, bro. At the end of the day, I don't even know you, man. Do you get me? At the end of the day, I want the best for this football club. Yeah, I want the best for this football club. And when we were calling it out for these 5 years, and then we're the black sheep of the family, don't listen to them. Look at the way they talk. Now you want to, no, stay over there. You man didn't want to listen. Yeah, so don't come over here now. Yeah, stay over there where you've been gassing.
Back your manager, back your project, back your process.
This guy was saying I'm dropping.
You can't say
we're going to do the quadruple. Quadruple, yeah.
Are we allowed to talk?
You said.
I don't know. Is it your
back in Arteta? No one here is telling me I'm.
You know. Every time I go on a live stream with Northside, is always he has a 2-minute monologue, and then I'll try.
Well, at least he's telling the truth. We don't know whether you're telling the truth on here or not.
The thing is, Lee.
Because you change your opinions depending on what.
Go on live streams with other people to have a constructive conversation, not to just go on a 3-minute rant. And then you sit there, and then someone else goes for another 3-minute rant, and then you sit there, and then another person goes for a 3-minute rant. You're not having nothing that's constructive. You're not talking about anything.
Nothing constructive, says the guy who's made 100,000 followers 4 times on TikTok chatting bollocks. And admitted that he's chatting bollocks. You've admitted that at the beginning of the show, bruv. Come on, what are we doing here? Come on, respectfully, what are we doing here? You've openly admitted that you only that's your real opinions.
This is like solo Sokola just backstabbing Roman Reigns, right?
What are we doing here?
We play on Sunday.
Like chair to the back.
Personal talk.
Like
literally, this live stream has nothing to do with the game on Sunday. It has nothing to do with anything. It literally just everyone's going rants. It just that's all it is. It's just rants FC.
How long you like, Lewis?
I think that's the state of Arsenal's fan base right now. It's just infighting left, right, and centre. We've been here. This was Chelsea the last 2 years.
Yep. No, Lewis, you know what? Everyone disagrees. I'm trying to ask questions of why we've gone backwards. What's wrong with the club? What can we do to improve this club? Yeah.
Well, all you've got to do is just go back and listen to my streams for the last 5 years, mate, and you'll understand.
If you want to get rid of the manager, who do you want to bring in?
Well, I've named loads, and you dismissed them all.
There's no one back.
I mean, Lee, your monologue covered it pretty much. Your
monologue right at the beginning. Anyone who's not seen the very beginning of this, when I start speaking, go and listen to that.
Wait. I just want to know, does every single one of you Arsenal fans here think the league's done and we're not going to win it?
The league was done before it even started.
The league is done.
It was done before it started.
There's no chance we can catch up.
Nope.
No. You know why, yeah? You know what it is like? Even like the other teams might make mistakes, but we never capitalize, bro. Like City drop points, even though they drop points after us. If we had done our job at Newcastle, that gap is closed, blood. So I don't have confidence in us, bro. It's not even I'm looking at them, I'm looking at us.
But Troopz, I hear that. But last year, Liverpool had a 7-point lead against us at a certain point, and we still caught up.
We had an 8-point lead and didn't win it, bro.
I know, but last year, for example,
and we was in March, bro. So I can't see us closing a 7 gap and then building the next gap as well, fam.
When has this manager, Egal, ever come from behind, and actually got over the line? When has he ever done that?
Last year, Liverpool were 7 points ahead of us. Man City won 38 games in a row and just lost to Bournemouth for the first time. And we won
32 games. No, they were unbeaten in 32. They didn't win 32. They were unbeaten in 32. They didn't win 32.
1 second. We are capable of going on runs. I just think you guys, at this point,
we're also capable of dropping points to Southampton, Fulham, West Ham, Newcastle, Chelsea,
we have these dips throughout the
Bournemouth,
season.
Brighton. We have dips. Okay, Egal, before I need to go because I'm late for the show with Rance here. Right, Egal, real talk. I want to ask you this real quickly, yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time this manager in 5 years got over the line from being in a points deficit to catch someone up and overtake them?
Liverpool, and we finished the season with 10 points above them.
No. To get over the line. To get over the line for something, i.e. top 4 for a title. No, I didn't change it. When was the last time? As this man, how many times?
And we overtook them and we finished above them by like 8 points.
Oh my fucking God.
We didn't win the league, I get it, but still, they were a title challenger. We overtook them, and we continue to go into the final.
Okay, let me put this into simple terms.
We were one West Ham win away from winning the league. We were one Aston Villa game away from winning the league. It wasn't like we completely capitulated. We're this terrible team. I get it. This season's bad. It's kind of going bad right now. We have had a couple bad results, but as I showed you, we've been here before, and a Chelsea win has been the catalyst to go get us back firing and bring the good vibes back.
The good vibes. That's all this comes about. The vibes FC. Yeah, but let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. There's not many good vibes in the stadium. Kenny goes every week. Big up DJ Boo, who's been coming on my channel. He's at the bridge at the weekend. He's been going 50 years, and he said the vibes are stinky in the ground, mate. Yeah, so let's not pretend the stadium's all singing, all dancing. It's amazing. The vibes are stinky.
But you're also forgetting the context. We've played
context. That buzzword. Context.
We have. You guys don't realize. Second half of the season, no more Tottenham away. No more Aston Villa away. No more Man City away. We're not gonna have to play Chelsea away because we're playing them now. We're not gonna have to play we're not gonna have to play all these big teams.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the big teams. Again, I'm worried about the Southamptons, the Fulhams, the West Hams.
1 second. My point is,
We lost to
You do play Liverpool away and Newcastle at home as your last 3 fixtures.
And we got rid of.
That's what I'm saying. We have to go to Anfield in like May or April.
I know, but
third to last game.
Anfield, the rest of our away trips are a lot more easier compared to what we've already dealt with. This season.
How was our away trip at Fulham last season?
With a lot of
how was our away trip at Fulham last season? Egal, answer the question. How was our away trip at Fulham last season?
And Villa.
What?
That's the thing, because it weren't the small games. It weren't the big games that was fucking us up. It was the smaller games.
We had the best record against big 6 teams, Troopz. Yeah, I'm not worried about the big 6 teams. We got a good record against them. Yeah, it's the teams like Southampton, the Fulhams, the West Hams. We got beaten at home by West Ham last season and drew at Fulham against Fulham, and they had 10 men. How did they score with 10 men? How's that even possible? I don't think you were allowed to do that.
But after that part right there, what happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
We were also playing better football last year as well. Now we're playing like terrorist blood. We were playing free-flowing football. We were attacking. There was things happening. A lot of players were on form. This season, who is on form, blood?
No, but Troopz, that's not necessarily true. The Fulham game to start the season, we had Saka and Partey having stinkers, losing that game. Partey playing right back. So even last season, we had poor starts to the season.
No, but the reason why we had that bad start was Arteta, because Arteta decided to play fucking Partey.
He dropped Gabriel and
he dropped Gabriel. So that was his fault. That wasn't the players. And when the full team started to, you understand?
You want to know something? I think everyone needs to calm down. We win against Chelsea. We come back after the international break, and we go on a good run.
Then we got Forest at home, who are above us currently, and then we got Sporting Lisbon away.
The only reason why you guys are upset right now, mad upset, is because Liverpool seem to be pulling away, but they could easily drop points. Liverpool are not invincible, guys.
You got 2 wins in your last 6.
Right now, they look good, but they're not going to drop points. If Man City were 7 points
good.
Our last clean sheet was 7 points ahead of us, firing like Liverpool were, I would be scared. But Liverpool are susceptible to messing up. It's Arne Slot's first season.
They're
going to drop like
you have this mentality that you're going to have this perfect back end of the season, and like nothing historically has proven that that's been the case, my man.
Last season we had a good back end of the season.
No, we didn't. Then what really matters? It really matters. Hashtag pray for Bayern happens. Hashtag pray for Bayern.
Guys,
Aston Villa at home. Aston Villa
only lost 2 games in the league in the whole second half of the season,
bro.
Yeah, that's the bit of
you know what you also had? You had a shaky start to the season like you're having now.
I know, but I'm saying he asked what history tells you, and I'm telling you,
history tells us when we were
for me, it's not even that. You got to look at what's in front of you now, because you've been in title race with Man City for years. You know that you can't let up in any way, and you guys have already dropped points foolishly this
but
season.
my whole premise is to explain that we're not out of it because of what we can do and what we have done.
What have we done? Bottled the top 4 race to contain his first season, bottled the title race 8 points clear, and then fumbled the bag last season at home.
That's what we've done. Everyone wants to ignore everything that I've said. Everyone wants to ignore.
No, we're not ignoring what you're saying, Egal.
If you just want to look at how we played, I agree. We have not been playing well, but I do believe there's context behind that.
Yeah, context doesn't matter. Context is a trophy, mate.
With the grounds that we've been playing at, where we've been playing at a lot of the tough away grounds to start the season. Plus, we've had 3 red cards. Plus,
you do okay. Fantastic. That's all great. Yeah, fantastic. So it comes back to a recruitment issue. Because if we'd done what was required in the summer, we wouldn't be in this position, would we?
Okay, regardless if it is a recruitment issue or not, I agree with you there. There can be definite recruitment issues. But where do we go from here? Odegaard comes back. We play the same way that we played last season, and we have easier schedules. I believe we can kick on.
Okay, hold on. Lads, I need to bounce here very quickly. Bless up for having me on. Big up the whole panel, everyone.
Just before you, big up, bro. Bless for having you on. I just want to go through a few of the super chats addressed to you. So,
go on.
Cam said, part of the convo FC. Big up to you, and also said I was saying Wenger out from 06, 07. I got evidence. He always tells me as well. He's the first one to be Arteta out. So big up to you, Cam. Was there anyone? Leaf says we could win champs and Prem, and Lee would still cry. I don't really.
Yeah,
agree
we'll do
with
it then because I've seen us win 5 league titles, mate, and I definitely weren't crying.
Facts. I don't think you'd be in that position anyway. I mean, like that anyway. But big up for the donation.
Was I crying at Wembley when we beat Chelsea in the final? I weren't. I was buzzing when I mate. Rolfie done a runner.
Cam says Troopz, Lee and Northside, Avengers Assemble. Big up, man. Again, brilliant panel. Big up to everyone for joining the show as
big
well.
up Joey, Jimmy, RSM. Big up Guni. Yeah, big up Egal. Big up Northside. Big up Daud. Big up Troopz. But I've got to bounce. Rance is waiting. I'm 11 minutes late. So
have a good
one.
Nice, calm. I appreciate
Lewis.
you hopping on anyway. Bless up.
Halftime
hooks, if you're about, bro. I sent you the link as well. Pull up, bro. Pull up.
One thing I just want to say very quickly. Yeah, one thing I'll say very quickly. Yeah, and I'll say what I said very quickly at the beginning. When it's universally accepted that everyone wants Arteta out, I'm Arteta in, and I'm the pettiest person I know. Yeah. So everything you've said for 5 years, you guys, about trust the process, he needs all of his pieces, so on and so forth. You know, the refs are against us 1-1-5s. We're playing against the whole state and how we're supposed to commit. I'm going to use every single one of them. And the day he leaves this football club,
then you're going to give him a 2-year contract.
Yeah, but no, but then you lot won't want him out because you'll make out the League Cup, because you'll flip again. You'll make out the League Cup is the greatest cup in the world because this is what this fan base does.
Man, who?
You can hold me to account.
Okay, I will. You know I do. And listen, I'm cool with you. I've only ever been on 2 shows with Daud. This is the second one. Yeah, you're funny, bro. But real talk, start saying it as it is, because I know you don't believe anything you're saying on TikTok. You've already told us that. Yeah, and I don't watch your content on here, but now I've got time in the international break. I will be scouring through it. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, so I'll send you the clips. Yeah,
you got time. You didn't see Northside with the receipts?
Nah, but listen, bless up, people. Bless up.
Bless up, brother.
Bless up, Troopz, love, brother.
I'm just going to say to all the Chelsea fans enjoying the Arsenal tears and everything, we definitely are still going to be a threat against you guys on Sunday, and you still are going to have to worry. Even though
I'm going for a draw, by the way, 2-2 at the weekend. I'm going. I've got to go. Love later.
My head says draw too.
Even though you guys are looking good, you guys are still very shaky defensively, still have your set piece problems. And yes, your attack might be good, but I don't back your defense to keep the goals out against us. If you guys get an early goal against us,
Egal, we know that.
I hear that, but I don't really back your attack to do anything in open play.
I'll be worried. If you guys get an early goal against us, I'll be worried. You have something to hold on to. But if we get the opening goal, I guarantee we win that game. And I expect us to win. I expect us to come
if it ain't a set piece, though, I don't see you scoring.
If it ain't a set piece, or that flipping waste man, Robert.
I'm going to say 2-1 to the Arsenal. I think that's respectful.
No, but we know the toughest team Chelsea have faced this season. They've struggled. The teams that have been superior to them this season in the Premier League, they've struggled. They haven't been able to beat them. So,
but just because we didn't beat them, I wouldn't say we struggled.
Like, no, but okay.
Chelsea are flat track bullies. He's right. You guys whip on the little kids and the Noah's Ark.
The process that they are right now.
Didn't you just lose to Newcastle?
I was literally just about to say, like,
didn't you just lose to Newcastle?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't talk to us about flat track.
One second.
I didn't say that.
We just beat. Like, I don't.
Also, we beat Brighton, by the way. Also, we beat Bournemouth, by the way.
Fair enough.
No, but that's what Chelsea are at the moment. That's where Chelsea are at the moment, competing with teams like Newcastle, Brighton, Bournemouth. I think that's where you're currently at the moment. And
so does that mean you're also there? Because
we're beating them.
I was about, we're beating.
I'm saying they're equivalent level to you guys at the moment. When it comes to
wait, go quickly, just before you go, there's a couple of super chats directed to you as well. Believe in Steve says Gegenpress Egal right now, you fraud. Big up to you. Go AM says Egal, what do you predict Arsenal's expected robbery will be against Chelsea?
No, I'm not going to complain about referee decisions versus Chelsea.
I will hold you to that. Believe in Steve says, sorry, no excuses, makes excuses. Bozo Egal, but big up to you still. Egal is a fellow Somali. Arteta is the biggest son of a bitch, and the paella parasite has to go. Fucking hell. Calafiori should have been sent off against Leicester.
Yeah.
Abdullah, look at that. Check at us.
What else? Egal getting weighed in. Fucking hell. Big up to Aiden saying Arsenal can do this, can do that, but everyone else. Brandon says Arteta's a married man, Egal. He doesn't need you to twerk for him. Fucking hell, they're all on to you today. What the fuck? But yeah, those are all the ones directed at you. So a bless up, man. Big up, bro. Appreciate you hopping in. And also says you're getting tucked in at the bridge. Up the Chelsea.
When Arsenal win, you guys are gonna be crying. Anyways, you're not on our level still. Even though you guys think you're better, you guys are a top 4 team.
What level is
we are still a better team. 1 second. And the same way Liverpool showed you, Liverpool showed you, they're just still slightly better than you, and you're not fully there yet. You've improved.
An open play.
1 second. Joe, you've improved. But you're still not on our level yet.
Why am I gonna let him?
Go on,
it's true,
then. Go
though.
on, fuck it.
You've seen it versus Man City. You've seen it
I've been
versus
on for an
versus
hour.
Liverpool, and we're gonna come to your ground and we're gonna show you the same level
Bournemouth and
of
Newcastle on our level. They didn't need to be on our level to beat us, though, did they?
Guess what? There's a different level between top four and trying to get up there. Right now, we might not be on the same points, but there's a gap in quality, and it's gonna show on Sunday.
Egal, man. Outside of football, yeah, I actually like you. Actually calm, bro. When you talk football, bro, you be walking, bro.
No, but you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. The
No,
football.
we don't. No, we don't have to agree.
What do you think the score is going to be on Sunday, by the way? Before I go,
swear down, bro.
Northside, what are you saying is going to happen Sunday?
We're losing.
Well,
okay. No. What do you mean you're done? What's our style of play this season? What's our pattern of play? How do we build up from the back?
How do we do against Liverpool?
How do we do against Bournemouth?
How do we do versus Man City? How do we do versus Man City?
You just put us in the same bracket as Brighton.
That's why we couldn't hear that shit. Flat track bullies, you guys got to bully them too.
Put us in the same bracket as these man, and you couldn't get results against these man. So what?
If we get a red card after 50 minutes versus Chelsea, then maybe we'll have a similar performance that we did against Brighton.
No, that will be your get out of jail card. Stop blaming the refs.
One thing I know about Chelsea, Robert Sanchez and your defense are going to give us a goal. That's how it is.
He's not lying.
1 second, I'm not wrong. Robert Sanchez has been gifting everyone in the league goals. You call him Santa Claus. He's the only goalkeeper in the league that's dressed up as Santa Claus every week.
So we're waiting on red cards and for their goalkeeper to F up for us to be able to beat them. So we're not that.
It happens like 3-4 times.
That sounds like flat trap bullies.
That's definitely the sign of a team that's above our level, by the way.
But I expect Arsenal to turn this season around. I expect Arsenal to win versus Chelsea, and I expect Arsenal after international break to go on a winning run.
But it's like
when we do that,
okay, hold on.
Come on stream, and I'm gonna say,
hold up. Can you acknowledge the fact? Can you acknowledge the fact that if you are waiting for the best case scenario for your team and the worst
I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
case
If
for
I'm right,
every
I'm
other
right.
team,
Either way, I want Arsenal to do well. We all do. And I hope we beat Chelsea on Sunday.
At this side of the channel,
to beat them.
We
and
love
after
you
that,
where
when
you
you go on a winning run, everyone's gonna shut their mouths. And to all the Chelsea fans crying, saying,
we ain't crying.
You guys gonna be crying all weekend. Have fun.
We ain't crying.
Enjoy your weekend before Sunday's kickoff.
And then you'll be crying. The way
and you want to know something? We haven't even spoken the game. Is Cole Palmer going to be available? Because if Cole Palmer's not there,
bro, you gotta worry about your own players.
Long day.
What about you're gonna have Declan Rice playing with half a big toe?
Declan Rice has 9 toes.
Odegaard. All I have to say is we better not play Trossard in the 10. Because if we play Trossard in the 10, we have a long day.
Yeah, inshallah. That's what's happening. That's what you're getting. That's all you got. What are we talking about? Odegaard played 1 minute, and you think he's going to start this weekend? Rice.
Odegaard's been ready for a week.
Start this weekend.
Listen,
Havertz had a concussion.
If he was ready for a week, you would have brought him on earlier against Inter, not when Havertz got his head bust up.
A concussion.
You can tell me that, but I watched it. It was a guaranteed concussion. Like
he was bleeding.
And you're going to tell me all 3 of those guys are going to show up tomorrow on Sunday? Okay. We have to worry about.
I actually wouldn't mind that because they ain't at 100% from what I'm seeing.
Yep. All right.
I wouldn't mind that still.
You keep on believing.
I'll catch you guys.
Keep on believing.
Take that, bro.
What is what would our guy say? The guy in your channel, Troopz, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, I guess.
Yeah, he's fully on the Kool-Aid.
It's hopium at this point for me. Because like, for Arsenal fans are in panic mode.
Why I'm always allowed to come when Egal already left? He's my
Someone
favorite person.
I gotta go. I gotta get some
bullshit. I blessed up, man.
I wanna just one. I'm not gonna scream and yell. I wanna know one thing. Where's this idea that all of a sudden Arsenal has a better defense this season than Chelsea? If you conceded, we conceded 12 goals and you conceded 11. How is that so much better your defense than us? You conceded 12 goals.
That's 4.
We conceded 11. But let's bring up.
Do you seriously think you've got a better defense than us? Seriously?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I know what my defense is, but the way you're talking about your defense, it's like a freaking wall of China.
No, but the difference is that our defense hasn't. I'm not giving excuses why we've conceded some stupid goals.
I don't want you to give. Well, hold on a second. If your excuse is for conceding 11 goals, is stupid excuses. Did you see a goalkeeper?
I didn't say all 11 were stupid goals. I'm saying we conceded a lot of stupid goals, and I'm saying that the players that we have, we know their qualities. We know Saliba's quality. We know Gabriel's quality. We know Timber's quality. We know how good Ben White is defensively. So they're not playing to their best this season. I don't know where it is, probably through mentality. I don't know, through injuries. I don't know why.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You keep telling us how bad our defense is, and every Chelsea.
No, but Chelsea's defense is nothing to do with bad form. You just got bad defenders.
Oh, so you saying you conceding because of mistakes and bad form? We conceded because our defense literally that, right?
Your defense and your
goal. That's a bit of a contradiction.
You see, this is why I have a problem, because our conceding goals are literally exactly the stupidest mistake young kids do when they start play football.
Your goalkeeper
and the goalkeeper, yes, and the goalkeeper is, I swear, man, Ray Charles can play a goalkeeper. He can do better. That fraud, I don't know how he became a goalkeeper. But even
he signed that fucker for 7 years, bro.
Even the best goal, even if the last game between Chelsea and Arsenal, you were no near to get even in the game until Sanchez literally threw it to Rice's hands. But for some reason, your defense impenetrable, or how you say it, the word in English, like
impenetrable.
You know what I'm saying?
Impenetrable. Yeah, you're close enough. You're close enough.
So what I'm saying is, I understand what Chelsea's defense is, but please stop telling me that you.
No, but we're not saying Arsenal defense is amazing because of no reason.
This is why I said I want to catch a tactical Egal in the space before. Because that tactical keeps telling me or telling everybody that your defense, it's like Elon Musk and Bezos.
Hold up. Let me make sure.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's my problem.
Well, you got to start.
I mean, a bit of context just to throw out there. Like the defense at Arsenal that a lot of Arsenal fans glorify as like the greatest in the league. It hasn't consistently played with each other this season. So hey, I'm just stating a fact. I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm just stating a fact that the back line that a lot of Arsenal fans, and not just Arsenal fans, because a lot of rival fans were heralding it last season as well. We haven't consistently seen that back four play with each other across this season. A lot of it due to injuries, a lot of it due to.
Wasn't the same ones that had two players for each spot? So
but what I'm saying, like, that's besides the point, isn't it? I'm saying.
Besides the point.
No, but it's besides the point. That has nothing to do with the point that I'm making.
Bro,
like
you can't say we have the best. What? You can't say we have the best defense in the Prem when everybody's not hurt. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
No. See, that's what I mean. I like what you're saying has nothing to do with what I'm saying, bro.
I just looked at the tape. I just looked, right?
So do you want to talk about something different? We're talking about something different. Okay. Cool.
11 goals allowed for Arsenal.
I hear it.
That's a 1 goal difference.
I hear it.
There's not a metric alive on the fucking planet that you can make it seem like your defense is any better than ours. There's not a metric alive.
All right, Jimmy, tell me the conversation that we're having so I can get involved, because we're not talking about what I was talking about. So what's the conversation that we're going to have?
All right, what you talking about, Hooks? You talking about your
No. I want to know what the conversation you want to have is, bro, because the point that I
conversation is about your defense.
Completely in a different direction, bro. Like, I was trying to drive to Birmingham, and you're taking me to Manchester, bro. Like, so what do you want to talk about?
Your defense.
All right, and like I said, our defensively this season, we have been poor, but the notion that people are trying to say, oh, your defense is a bit overrated. The defense that they was rating last season, we haven't consistently seen play with each other this season. So you can say, yeah, Arsenal's defense this season has been bad, but because it wasn't even just Arsenal fans, it was all fans. They were saying, Arsenal's defense is mad. Arsenal got the best defense. It wasn't
5 second interruption. What are you talking about? Not the same team. You play Saliba and fake hairline.
I was going to say the only difference in the back line
You're playing the
last
same
season to
centre
this
back
season,
partnership.
yeah, the only difference. I've went and looked at the minutes. I went and looked at the minutes. By the way, Saliba and Gabriel are in the top 5 minutes for Arsenal this season. Number one. Number two, in terms of defence, the only change from last season that's happened consistently is at left back, where I'd argue that Timber is better than Zinchenko defensively.
Wait.
In fact, it's not even an argument. He is.
Say Timber right back. So what do you mean?
Yo,
like, obviously, okay. The point that so I don't know. Maybe it's a listening issue or what. I don't know. But I'm not saying that we should be rating Arsenal's defense. I'm saying, yes, this season Arsenal's defense has been poor, but people are trying to run this narrative that we was overrating our defense when we haven't consistently seen the defense that was played last season. This season.
I actually
I'm not even saying anything wild.
No. You're right. You're actually right. Your defense last season, and I was like, yo, if this season they come in with that kind of defense, everybody's done. That's my thinking. But that's the problem. That's not the problem this season. So my question was, that's the reason why this fake tactical is always runs away, because he keeps that last season defense is present this season. That's what I'm saying.
You know what it is? Certain individuals that we've got as defenders are overrated. Calafiori is not good enough. And the fact that he's playing the same role as Zinchenko shows that he's a liability as an inverted left back. It didn't work with Zinchenko, ain't working with this guy. This guy's been good, He scored 1 goal against Man City. Good goal. I'm going to take that away from him. But defensively, this guy on the half-turn is way too slow. We shouldn't look this bad as a defensive unit with only 1 defensive change.
That's my point.
Be playing like that, especially the fact that at certain games we played 3 DMs in the midfield. You should, at least, even if you can't create playing 3 DMs, which is a madness, at least you should be solid defensively. So there is no excuse for the drop-off that we've seen at Arsenal. Kivior ain't the guy. I said to man that he ain't the guy. Now no one really wants him here. Zinchenko's a bum. I said he's a bum. He's rubbish. Nobody wants him here. And Calafiori ain't all that. Timber has been on and off because of injuries. But at the same time, defensively, we shouldn't be playing. We shouldn't be this poor defensively. I agree on that, But ultimately, the issue here, is the fact that this manager, 1 attacking injury, and he doesn't know how to transition anymore. Don't know how to play out from the back. Doesn't know how to break things down. Doesn't know how to get the attack working. Doesn't know how to get the midfielders actually creating. Good things that were brought into this team are not happening anymore. Ben White whipping crosses into the box to Havertz. Ain't happening no more. Declan Rice being used for his height on the box. We saw that last season, scoring goals. Ain't happening no more. Martinelli's regressed. Martinelli can't run past no one. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka, he's regressed. Doesn't matter if he plays well or nothing. He's a favourite. Trossard being moved in the 10, then a striker, left wing, right wing. It's all a joke. Nothing that I'm seeing right here from Arsenal is any type of surprise. When these guys tried to sell me that Havertz is the answer, I told you this is exactly why this guy ain't it. Start of the season, Arsenal fans were running up their mouth about, Northside, what are you saying about Havertz now? Yeah, really? Where was he when we dropped points to Brighton? Where was he when we dropped points to Atlanta?
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Yeah, where was he when we actually needed? Yeah, this is continuing off last season when we needed him to turn up in the cups against West Ham and Liverpool. When we needed him to turn up against Bayern. I said this is exactly why I didn't want this bum. Yeah, and you know what? This club is exactly in a position where they actually deserve to be, because we could have went and got Gyökeres last season, £100 million. We knew the asking price, but no, we'll continue with Havertz. We've got Zinchenko that can play in a 10. Even though I don't rate him as a defender, he can play as a midfielder. One thing he did bring to the team is when he was creative in the midfield. This guy don't even play in the midfield no more. You've got Ethan. Why did we keep Ethan? Why did we keep Ethan if you're not going to give him any minutes? Everything is wrong at the moment. Everything. And you know what? I think he lost the dressing room, bro. He lost the dressing room. They're not playing for him. How can you have every player and everyone's playing poor? Ethan plays in the cups. We've got Sterling. We've got Havertz. We've got all these players. And he's getting man of the match.
That's crazy. You think he's lost the dressing room because they tried to run this whole family narrative around the whole club. So for him to lose it that soon.
Conceded less goals than Arsenal in the Premier League.
No, I think we've conceded one more.
One more than you. You conceded 11. We conceded 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this is an excuse, but I would say for those goals we had 10 men that we conceded. 4 of those goals we had 10 men, and also
it's a discipline problem.
Yeah,
that sounds like an excuse.
Yo, bro, hold on.
But
One thing is, it's harder to break teams down when you got 10 men, but we're conceding.
No, but
wait. When you got 10 men, it's harder to score on someone when they have 10 men.
Exactly.
I know, but
10
when
men is not an excuse.
If you've got 10 men for 60 minutes, yeah,
harder to score on someone.
Yeah, it just gets rid of your outlet. But you can commit to defending. And I think for a team of Arsenal's level, especially defensively, like I use the City game as an example. Everyone acted like it was amazing how you were able to defend. I thought, no, you took Saka off and you put a centre back on. Then you brought on another centre back. You're going to defend.
I know, what minute did John Terry leave against Barcelona?
Why do we have a problem defending? We got bare defenders on the bench.
I was looking back at it. I was looking back at it, yeah. And then the goals that we conceded, like the one against Liverpool when Salah scored.
37 minutes.
When we had Louis Skelly playing left back, and then we had Jakub Kiwior, and we had Thomas Partey as a right back with Ben White. That back four we conceded against Liverpool, and that was if you're Liverpool and you see a back four of starting in the game, you see Partey right back, you see Ben White, Gabriel. And then who playing left back for us? Timber. And then Timber goes off. You put an 18-year-old on. Gabriel gets injured 50th minute. You got Kiwior on. And then if you look at the Bournemouth game, when we Saliba went off, Kiwior came on, he's our 6th choice defender, where we've got about 4 other defenders injured. You have Arsenal fans are looking at it. I'm not saying that we have
bro. Okay, but my thing is like, bro, like, respectfully, why I think that argument is so dead is because we could run the same thing on our side, bro, and we would still be around the same goals conceded. Because we could say, oh, we had Sanchez excuse, Colo Bozo moment, Fofana Bozo moment. We could run the exact same thing and whittle it down, and we would have the same amount of goals.
We had 10 men for 3 seasons. Kids and got over the line and won a cup playing kids. I don't want to hear it. You play kids.
Just quick. Scott wanted to jump in as well. What are you saying, Scott?
I'll just say it. That's what I was about to say with RSM. Like, I'll hear the argument that some of your goals were conceded were because of like things like red cards, like you're down 10 men. Cool. Then I can make the same argument in terms of our goalkeeper. Like I can make the argument if we have a better goalkeeper that isn't one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in my life.
What you have is completely different to us. Us is because of our problem. You can't replace Sanchez mid-season.
No, we could have replaced him in the summer and then
we can improve. We can stop getting red cards. That's something that we can.
We can drop Sanchez for a game.
We can drop Sanchez for a better goalkeeper. We got a better goalkeeper on the bench.
Is there anyone that you have right now that's better than Sanchez?
Jorgensen is better than Sanchez.
Jorgensen is better than
Sanchez.
Until I see otherwise.
We'll see. If
he won't play. We know he won't play.
This brother right here is better than Sanchez, bro. I'd rather have Stevie Wonder in goal than Sanchez, bro. This brother right here, get him in between the sticks right now, bro.
That's subjective. That shit don't even add up, bro. This shit is
that's subjective though. Okay, no, that's subjective. So what was you, man?
It's not objective. It's excuses.
Y'all
told us y'all had 2 players.
Sanchez nearly cost us the game before saving us the game.
I've said Sanchez was shit since before he came to Chelsea. I did not want him at Chelsea. I said the whole of last season he was shit.
The Nottingham Forest game.
Yes, bro. I don't want him at this club.
It was hand in hand. He had bad moments and good moments in that game.
I don't know about everyone else. You can't say this about me. I wanted him gone.
So if Sanchez, if you've got a goalkeeper right now that's better than Sanchez, and your manager starting Sanchez, you have to hold the manager. You have to hold the manager.
And we are. We literally said one more.
I literally tweeted that after the United game. I was like, cool. Well, if we lose any more games because of Sanchez, I'm holding the manager accountable for it. Because you keep picking
your
him.
Manager, if you don't finish top 4, it's because of your manager, and you have to hold him accountable.
Yeah,
top 4 because he.
We said that about Pod last season.
See the context of the season, innit? It might be the manager, might be the players. You have to see how the season goes.
The amount of goals you guys are talking about, Sanchez.
Hold on a second. You see, the funny part is Chelsea have to take accountability on a manager when he makes decisions. But Arteta, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Arteta, what? Arteta, what? Red carpets? He got the new contract.
Accounts. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you jumped down to
hold on a second.
fucking seasons.
What year he's in the job? What year he's in the job?
Wait, what are you guys talking? But you said you're only going to hold your manager accountable if Sanchez makes another mistake, which means you're not currently holding him accountable.
Yeah, so we've been holding him accountable.
He's already on fraud watch. If he doesn't drop Sanchez after one more Bozo moment, that's it. You get 3 strikes and you're out, bro.
I actually want to ask a question, and I gotta go, but I want for everybody to answer. How is Arsenal gonna line up? Because I know Rice is not gonna be there.
I hope he is.
We know the back four with Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber will play the same backline that played against Inter Milan. We'll have the same goalkeeper, but we'll probably have the same.
Rice is not a goalkeeper.
Huh?
Do you expect Rice, Odegaard, and Havertz to be starting?
No, I know Rice is not starting. You need to take this out. He's not starting. He's gone. I'm asking how you're gonna line up the midfield if you think that without Rice, are you gonna start Odegaard immediately?
I hope they do.
That's on the manager. I think the manager he knows.
He ain't gonna start Odegaard.
If you know anything about ankle injury is the tweak away from re-injury.
Odegaard's not even going to the flipping Norway international team. He ain't starting, and he wouldn't have come on unless Havertz got his head bust, because he came on in the 92nd minute. He only came on because Havertz got his head bust. You only put him on the bench.
Mourinho will start alongside Partey then with
it will. Marino, Partey, and Trossard. Watch.
Bro,
if Trossard starts,
I'm gonna be so real, you Arsenal fans. There's not a midfield you could put out that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
So
I believe we got you in the midfield. I believe we got you in open play defensively. It's a set piece
you're either putting out a not fit Odegaard, a not fit Rice, and then Partey, or you're putting out a dead midfield.
Nah.
Yeah, Lou, I've got to take flipping training, man. Let me drop my prediction.
No disrespect.
Go on, Troopz. Go on, bro.
2-2, bro. You get me?
Yeah, but Alex, it's Partey by himself.
All right, cool. No worries, Troopz. Let's up our
on the man. You know the vibe.
Come on,
anyway, I gotta go. Also, big up, guys.
Let's up. Everyone's saying 2-2.
Egal, tactical. Yo, somebody gotta put that Egal back. Like, oh my.
So that was the Arteta quote. He said Declan Rice has not trained yet, and we still don't know if he's available against Chelsea.
Yeah.
If you don't train, you don't
see him on the bench as well. Then.
No, he's not even going to be on the bench. I promise you.
They
maybe just to scare us. Maybe just to scare us. Yeah.
Onto the bench. They'll bring him on for like a little 20-minute cameo or something, but I doubt he starts.
Monster in the chat, go kick rocks, man.
Big up. Yeah, Palmer hasn't trained yet either, but I won't even lie. Obviously, I want to see Cole Palmer starting, best player and all of that. But
it's fine. We got Nkunku instead.
I mean, time for you to make a statement, innit?
Bro, no, he's Havertz, man. Like, I'm fully convinced he's Havertz 2.0.
Oh, brother.
This guy's just a positionless, like just dude. Like, he's just a positionless dude. I keep getting told he's not a number 9, but he doesn't do things you expect a 10 to do. He's a second striker and all this, like.
Yeah, look, I'm hoping he starts in the 10 so you can actually we can actually see him in the league. But it's either going to be him or João Felix. I prefer him over João Felix, even with the game yesterday.
Cole Palmer's going to be all right though. I think we'll see what happens tomorrow.
He still hasn't come back to training yet. I said let's wait till the Arsenal press conference.
Tomorrow,
I know, Northside, bless for hopping on, brother. Big up. Big up, bro.
Big up, bro. You guys are gonna win. And yeah, hopefully the quicker this manager gets sacked, the happier I can be. But yeah, man.
Hopefully we take you one step closer to that, innit? Hopefully we get you one step closer to being sacked.
Hopefully, bro, because we already missed out on too many top managers that keep carrying on with this stupid process. You know what I'm saying? So
Northside, just quickly before you go, there's a couple super chats for you. Aiden says Northside's face, like you can't be serious, has been straight faced and cheesing the whole stream. Big up to you. What else? What other ones were directed towards him? Big up to Cam saying this fan base was cooked before they said they'd rather keep Saka over a major honor. I fucking remember that video too. Would you rather win the league title or keep Saka? Rather keep Saka. Social media fans, Arteta out, cook Northside. Big up to you, Cams. Big up to. Is there any other ones? Lil Tim says Northside. Who would you say resembles Eusebio in here? Other than me with the fucking big ass.
That's my mom's favorite baller, man. Eusebio, you know what I mean? He does look like Troopz does look like him when he grows out his beard. I can't lie.
Oh shit! Yeah, I kind of see it still. All right. No worries. Northside, bless up, bro. It's been great to have you on. CB, hop through as well. I just sent you the link as well. Pull up, brother. Pull up, bro. But yeah, what was the Cole Palmer quote? So he said, better, he's getting better. If he can walk and have dinner, that means he's complete. That doesn't mean he's completely fit. He's getting better. Hopefully, we can have him for the session at least. What the? That don't sound like he's going to be playing. That does not sound like he's going to be playing. Yeah, big up, CB, bro.
What's happening?
It's been fucking chaos the last hour and a half, but I feel like now we can try and wheel it back to the game a little bit more. Just a little bit. But yeah, a shout out to everybody that's locked in. Keep hitting the likes, keep subscribing. Just to Chelsea fans quickly, how are we feeling if Cole Palmer ain't fit for the game? Does the confidence levels dip a little bit? Because for me, it's not like last season. I do think we got the strength in attack that we can still cause problems, even if we'll impact us a bit.
I said this, I think on casually last night or something. When it comes to this game, like if Palmer isn't playing, it should be like it is a negative. But if this team is as good as Chelsea fans think it is, and some of these players are as good as Chelsea fans think they are, then it shouldn't matter. If we're just called Palmer FC again, then we ain't really progressing last season. And the reason why, like, sorry, the reason why I like, I'll be real. Like, when it comes to Nkunku, like, I take the piss sometimes, but like, if he is as good as people tell me he's in the 10, and he's a difference maker in this team and he's world class, then he should be able to come in for Palmer, and we shouldn't see any difference.
No.
I hear it, bro.
Otherwise, he's not the guy. Otherwise, he's just straight not the guy.
If Palmer's not playing, we're fucked. And that's just the truth. If you look at the
I
goals,
disagree.
a lot of the contributions come from him and Jackson. Like,
I disagree there.
Let him land. Go on, CB.
In Big Six games, we struggled to score goals without his contributions. So him being removed completely from the squad, I don't see us doing much. I'm going to be honest.
But let's be real. Our last 2 Big Six games, Palmer hasn't even played anywhere. He's stunk. So him not playing,
and we struggled to.
Will it make it much of a difference? Yeah, but will it make much of a difference if he's on the field? We play with 10 men.
CB, we got option as well. We got option on the bench. We got
options.
Felix.
The options are Felix and Nkunku.
If this is truly a great
CB, we can rotate in some ways though. Why does it have to be Palmer FC again? We can rotate. Why not try something else? It's not only about Cole Palmer though.
Bullshit. Man United is not a Big Six. They like in 13th. So how the fuck is they Big Six?
Conventional Big Six is what.
No, but that's garbage.
Traditional Big Six.
Palmer didn't have a bad game against Forest. Now you mention it.
Fine. He went to when we went to Old Trafford and we went to Anfield, he did nothing. He went to Anfield. And he did nothing.
No, he's been poor in these Big Six games. I agree with that. But just going off the game,
it's only the 2 games, but
it's Liverpool and Man City. CB
hasn't been as effective.
But look at the goals that we have scored this season, aside from
City, I don't even hold that against him. He had like 30 minutes of preseason.
No, I'm not talking about City. I'm just talking about Liverpool and Anfield and Old Trafford. He wasn't effective.
So what?
I think personally, this is also some mind game shit. Like it's the same way Arteta did it with Saka when they played Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. I think Palmer starts and he'll be fine. It's not that serious.
Man United, he scored a fucking hat.
I don't know. Just because we ain't seen him in training like all week. And also we know how much we're prioritizing fitness and like keeping players healthy. So I don't think we rush him back, especially if he is in training the day before.
He might get the one training day before and then he'll start the game.
Yeah, and he's going on international duty.
Yeah,
we have another session tomorrow anyway?
I think he'll start.
I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay in my opinion.
I think he's gonna start, but he'll probably be subbed out like before around 70. Maybe he'll be subbed out.
He just won't finish the game. But I think he'll get hooked in the last 20 minutes, but he definitely play. I'll be honest, going into this game with him starting, I am confident. I think we're gonna start off their crisis. They're about to be in crisis mode. And word of mouth are gonna send them there. I'll be honest.
That's the thing.
Look, you're trying to do all of this. Like, it's calm.
Yeah, man. I'm capturing the quote, man.
Because you're very, very close to a crisis mode. A lot of the fan base is getting uneasy. There's a lot of pressure on your gaffer.
Wait, very close, brother. We're already there. I'm already in the crisis.
This is the game that's gonna send you there.
We're already there, bro. Like this.
The thing is, if there's one game,
also because it's the international break, they got 2 weeks to put up with this if they lose.
You know what the crazy thing is? If there's one game that Arsenal player could get a red card, it's probably this game.
And also, we'll call it what it is. Like there's more pressure for Arsenal than Chelsea going into this game, even if both teams have to win. Because you man are talking title contention, we're talking top 4.
No,
so for us, like obviously, we want to win this game. But if we lose, it's not going to be the same sort of alpha if you guys lose. If you lot lose, title race done. Title race finished. For us, top 4 race still there.
I think title race stuff is done for them, but I'll tell you why I think the pressure is more on us, Lou. Yeah, just off the fact that obviously we lost 5-0 the last time. The way we lost at that state, the mentality of the players has to get questions if they don't answer back with a win. That's the bare minimum. The fact you're going at home, you had a chance to just rectify that loss, that disgraceful loss. I think they will. On top of that, there's a lot of question marks on us when it comes to big games. City, Liverpool, now United, where we're not winning them. This is an opportunity for us to just rectify that. So I think that's why the pressure's on us. And if we don't win that game and we drop points, then we could end up being 6th in the league going into the international break. Then it's like, okay, we're in the same position we were last season. Again, in going into international break.
We haven't won at home, innit? We haven't won at home against Arsenal for about 6 years.
It was in 13.
Yeah, so I would say the pressure's more on us.
Like we're arguing semantics in terms of like the level of pressure, because there is pressure on both sides. I just think there's more on Arsenal's because again they're dealing with much like smaller margins because they're going for a title as opposed to us.
That's what I was gonna say. It's on them as well. Like it's more pressure on them because they're going for a title. Like our defense is meant to be crap. Their set pieces is meant to be amazing. Our defense, set piece defense is meant to be terrible. Like the pressure is all on Arsenal. There is some pressure on us, obviously, but most of the pressure is on Arsenal.
Nah, man.
I wouldn't say that. Do you know why?
Your standards. What happened to
Chelsea?
Big club up your you, man.
That's crazy. I can't lie.
Don't let me see. Don't let me see Arsenal spliff up Chelsea. This current Arsenal. Don't let me see us spliff you up at Stamford Bridge. This Arsenal right now.
Don't let yourself get spliffed off by Chelsea either.
This Arsenal right now, the Arsenal that everybody can agree, we can all be in unison and agree, is shambolic. We're not actually playing football. Do not let this Arsenal spliff you up. If you, man, cannot lose to this, you, man, cannot lose to this Arsenal. Because if you, man, lose to this Arsenal... Whoa. Slow down. Hold up. Wait a minute, yeah? So all I've been hearing this season is Chelsea's playing fabulous ball. Oh, the ball's beautiful. Oh, it's true. We're evolving. Maresca, we've lost Poch now. We now got the beautiful football, the masterpiece.
This is John.
Not the fucking clown show.
Jimmy. Do not let this Arsenal that is playing Deadpool,
you motherfuckers are supposed to be winning the title.
Well, if you
I was gonna say, what happened to the 15 goals conceded?
I don't less than 15
goals conceded.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Don't leave with this again. Hey, listen. Are you gonna leave the season with this trophy again? Are you gonna leave the season with this trophy again?
Wait, is it? Wait.
Are you leaving?
Is that your comeback?
It's funny you mentioned. It's very funny you mentioned about our standard.
Because you want to say, oh, y'all better not lose.
No, hold on a second.
It's over. You guys are gonna go how many years in this process with no trophy?
You mentioned about guys. Hooks, you mentioned about standard. What about your standard? You're supposed to go to win the league.
I know. Wait. Whoa. Let me.
How are you saying like you better not let this happen or that happen? I thought we're little old Chelsea, isn't it?
Yeah, you are in phase 5. You are in phase 5, by the way. I'm not saying that.
What happened to £1 billion bottle jobs, bro?
I'm at war with my club. I'm already at war with my club. Like we're talking about two separate things. Like these are two completely separate things, innit? Like what you man are basically saying is, oh, I should raise my standards, even though I'm at war with my club. But you man are trying to tell me that it's not worse for you to get punched up by a dog that's already beat up on the ground. You man,
because you're big title contending Arsenal, phase 5 Arteta, and all of that.
No, we're not going to run that. We're not going to run that.
Yes. You guys into the season was not was the expectation, not the title.
If we played you game week 1, if this match was game week 1, then I would be like, all right, cool. Everything you're saying makes sense. But we've been watching the season and we've seen what's progressed and we've seen the state that Arsenal are currently in now with Dross. We're playing dead football. The manager's making the wrong decisions. We can't win games that we should be winning. We're in a poor place. You said, oh, if Arsenal lose this game, they're in crisis. That shows you how close you even think that Arsenal are to the mud. So we're already on the ground getting beat. We've already been slumped by a bare man. And now
fourth year under Arteta.
Now you're telling me the mighty Chelsea, by the way, at home,
We're now the mighty Chelsea.
No, it's fine. I get what
you might get the S on your chest. You might soft.
I get what Hooks is saying.
Shook. Them man are shook.
What do you mean? You know, went from like we're winning major trophies this season to we're a wounded dog. Arsenal in crisis.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
No, I've been wanting to speak. I've been wanting to speak. I get you guys are all big. I don't know why you guys are being triggered. I get what Hooks is saying. Arsenal are supposed to be better than us. They're supposed to be beating us. So does that mean?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I didn't say you did. I'm talking to Hooks. Does that mean if Arsenal beat Chelsea like you're supposed to do, all these Arsenal fans that are overreacting about Arteta, like, is reactionary, right? Because I truly believe the likes of that. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. I truly believe that the likes of like Daud and a lot of people who backed Arteta a week ago, but they're now changing because of a few bad results. I do believe it is reactionary. If you backed Arteta for so long, hold on, let me finish. If you guys backed Arteta for so long, a few bad results shouldn't change your mind now, because you guys had a few bad results this time last season, and then you guys still turned back. The season beforehand, you still had a few bad results. Again, regardless, I'm not talking about my opinion. I'm talking about what's actually been happening with Arsenal. The Arsenal fans who truly believed in Arteta. Let me finish. I'm not deciding on anything. Let me finish.
You just said if you
let me finish. Jimmy.
Jimmy, fix your microphone, bro. You're always cutting over people and your microphone's fucking shit.
Let me finish speaking. Let me finish speaking, bro. Let me finish speaking.
I can't hear what you say. That shit on your head was in your way. What you say?
Yo, fix your mic, nigga.
Oh my god.
Fix your fucking locks.
I can do that. That's cool. I can do that. Yo, your camera's black and white. What's going on there, bro? What's going on?
Comes out of the toilet after I have a bad meal, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. What you talking about?
I wish I could hear that clearer. Jimmy. Well, do you know who Matthew Harden is now, yeah? You done your research, you know who Matthew Harden is now, yeah?
Move them shit locks off the side of your fucking head.
No, I like that shit. That shit dangles. I can make that shit shake. Take your hat off, you bold ass motherfucker. Take that hat off, though.
Every time you do that, I see dust fly. You
nigga.
Look like
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna get you a new mic and a new camera. That shit's in the 80s.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take that hat off. Let me see your hat, bro.
Go get your fucking
Take that hat off, bro. There, that's what we're talking about. I like that shine on there, man. That's nice, bro.
Fuck out of here.
That's nice, man.
You the same compression as my fucking Nike Tech.
Yeah.
Go quickly going back to the game.
And I finished what I was saying.
You look like you.
Yeah, prime. Carry on, yeah.
Yeah, go on, continue, bro.
This one real quick.
Jesus, man. Whatever.
Go on, Daud, bro.
But like what I was saying, like regardless of my personal opinion, I do find it wild that the people who backed Arteta strongly are now switching because of a few games. Because if Arsenal actually beat us on Sunday, then all of a sudden they'll come back and say, "Oh, Arteta, he's actually the guy that you guys are reacting at." You guys would do the whole flip-flopping and switching thing. It's crazy. But in reality, in this game, I do think that I believe we can actually beat Arsenal. Like whether with Palmer or not, I do believe we actually can beat Arsenal. Arsenal are in a bit of like a rocky period right now. But I think the big difference will be is if Arsenal just sit back and stink out the game and attack Sanchez. Like I think that is what will let us down ultimately. I think Sanchez will let us down. But I truly believe we can go out and beat them.
Yeah, but just for me personally, I don't rate this Chelsea team. Like for me, this is me personally speaking. I watched Chelsea against Man United. They look average against United, against a below par average Man United team, and Chelsea didn't even look like Chelsea didn't look like they were going to beat Man United. And Man United looked like they might have won the game. They could have won the game if they actually knew how to pass and shoot. I watched them against obviously Liverpool, and Liverpool. It wasn't that much of a contest against Liverpool. Obviously, Man City, first game of the season, didn't look like a contest. Lost 2-0. And if I look at this Chelsea team and when they're faced against,
what about the Cherries?
Hey,
you watch this against the Cherries? Because I watched all against.
Let him finish. No, let him finish. I
want to get all of this.
Let Daud finish.
So 1 second.
Against the Cherries.
Oh, Jimmy, I want to get all of this. Go on.
Because City lost against Bournemouth. Does that mean you guys are better than Man City?
No, but do you know what it is, bro?
No, you can't just say one game. You can't just say one
yeah?
game. You can't just say one game you beat that team. That means that it's all rosy.
No,
now.
but this is
what one game, Brighton as well.
The Arsenal fan narrative, that don't make
You're
sense
fair,
to me.
you're right,
We
but here's
beat
the thing,
everyone that was supposed to beat. Like we should be beating.
No, this is me. This is me speaking about the
You
game.
didn't beat Brighton at home. You lost to Bournemouth away.
I'm looking
We
at
won
the
those
Chelsea
games.
team.
We beat Newcastle in the league. You lost that game. As well as that, we have a better defense.
Here's the thing.
So when I'm looking at
Dowd,
thinking, bro, like,
it don't add up, bro.
Dowd, here's the thing, right? Fine. You don't rate Chelsea.
Oh, I'll just finish the reason why I think we're gonna beat the guys.
I hear what you're saying, but here's the thing, right? You don't rate Chelsea. We're average. That's fine. But when Arsenal have faced average sides this season, you guys have massively struggled. So what does that mean then?
No, what I'm trying to say is
God his ass.
Wait, just quickly. Hey,
God his ass, bro.
Wait, quickly.
Fine. If you're average, you struggle against average sides. That means you.
No, this point is stupid. Does Chelsea play like this team?
It's Dowd's. No, but
Does
we're
Chelsea
average.
play like this team?
He's using Dowd's logic. He's using Dowd's logic.
Yeah,
Does Chelsea play like those teams though?
No, but
Does Chelsea play like those teams though?
All right.
He's using Dowd's logic.
You can't say, but you struggled against other average teams. Do you play like them teams?
I'll answer. Hooks, you're right. We don't play like those teams. Jimmy, stop. Jimmy.
Chelsea are not going to play like Leicester. Chelsea are not going to play like Leicester against us. Chelsea are not going to play like Southampton against us. Chelsea are not going to play like a team. You're not going to sit the whole game. You're not going to sit for the whole game with a back four, trying to get late.
No, we can be pragmatic.
Out of nowhere. I'm saying the style of football you're going to play, it'll be completely different to teams like Leicester and Bournemouth and those kind of teams. What I'm trying to say is,
but Daud, you said we're average though.
You are average.
Like those average teams you struggled against.
No, but those teams,
we can be average and play differently. Hello?
Prime, listen.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about play style. He said we're average.
Play style has a massive factor on the game.
Play style plays into it. Come on,
we're average. We're average.
But not everyone that's average plays the same. Not everyone that's dead.
I never said we play the same.
Not everyone that's
play the same.
plays the same. So
I
we
never
can
said we play the same. I didn't say we play the same.
The reason why we've got massive chance of beating you lot, you're not going to sit back and defend the whole 90 minutes. You're going to obviously go in our tackles.
Yes,
I
didn't say no. Here's the thing. You guys need to listen to what I've said. I didn't say play style. He said we're average. Fine. Fine. For argument's sake, I agree. Chelsea are average.
Okay.
But you have also struggled against Bournemouth, who are average. Newcastle, who are average.
Okay. Wait.
Leicester
So you said that. I didn't listen. I think that you.
Leicester was a struggle too. Yeah, that's fact.
I'm not talking about play style. I'm not talking about play style.
Play style is what forms how you play, which then decides if you are average or not. Hello. No.
What are we doing here?
You're right. I never said you was average either. So I never said
you're
that.
right.
You can't ignore.
Average. So what is Arsenal? If we average and we
is this Royal Rumble? Every time man says something, what man immediately come in?
You know what? You're right. Address Daud then, because he said that we're average. Address him what that means then. Because are we average? Like
I've said to you, the teams that have you faced, like United, like Liverpool, like Man City,
yes,
you've struggled against them.
That's fine. Yes, we have. No, that's fine. By his guys, stop being reactionary. Listen to what he's saying. By his logic, we've struggled. That's fine. We're average. That's fine. By argument's sake, I agree. But you guys have struggled against average sides. So what does that mean playing Chelsea?
But the teams that the mentality of the players when they start the game, that
means that we have a chance of beating you then, right?
Leicester, Southampton, before they start the game, was their mentality we're gonna go and beat Arsenal? Or was it we're gonna sit deep and hopefully we can get a goal? What's their mentality?
Southampton play football.
Every team goes out in the game to at least try.
No. Let's roll here. We can't talk about Southampton. Southampton play the same way against every team. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yep.
If you ask the manager,
Southampton played the same way against every team. That's why they get packed in.
Hold on, Daud, did you say that we're Southampton's mentality? Are we going to go out and beat Arsenal? But by that logic, Chelsea's mentality is we're going to go out and beat Man City, Liverpool, and United, and we didn't. So what does that mean?
No, but what I'm saying is the way you're playing, the way you're going to play against stores, we'll have a massive, we'll have a reason why we're going to beat you lot. It's because you're not going to sit back the whole game. We've struggled against teams that have sat back the whole game.
And the way you played against Newcastle is part of why Newcastle beat you, right?
Does not sit back. Y'all
Neither does
struggle
Bournemouth.
against
Play a high line. Brighton play a high line.
Yeah, neither does Bournemouth. So
Yeah, Bournemouth were cooking you before you went down to 10 men.
That's fine. I
don't think they had any shots on target.
You're saying about the way
you guys were getting cooked. Oh my god, you guys were getting cooked against Bournemouth before the red.
Bournemouth do not sit back.
No, but guys, listen to what Daud is saying. Daud's logic doesn't make, bro. Daud, your logic doesn't make sense, bro.
Why is he screaming?
Daud, your logic doesn't make sense.
What the fuck I do?
Jimmy screams.
Yeah, that's Jimmy's inside voice, right?
Daud, your logic with it doesn't make sense.
Why?
It
No,
really doesn't.
can I give the reason why I expect us to beat you?
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine because I truly want to understand. I want to know, so it's fine.
It's like if I give my opinion, you get so triggered.
Yeah. No, but
wait, do you man think you're average?
Hold on.
No. I think we have an average goalkeeper.
Hold up.
So if you man don't think you're average, then why are you so hung up on this point?
We're using his logic against him. We're just dismantling the logic.
I want to understand what
it doesn't matter because you don't believe you're average. So why it doesn't matter?
But I want to understand what Daud means. I want to understand the logic behind it.
He said we're average, right?
It doesn't matter what he said. If you don't think you're average,
it does. Because when you want to dismantle somebody's argument, you need to take it point by point.
And then he said the teams that sit in the low block, the average teams that sit in the low block is the problem. Well,
you sit in the low block.
Bournemouth didn't sit in the low block, gave you a problem.
Yeah, but we had 10
right? Brighton.
Oh, now shit is now
4-10 men.
Gave you a fucking problem.
Yeah, but Brighton, we had 10 men. Hello?
I don't give a fuck.
That's another Arsenal problem. Discipline.
No, you're being disingenuous.
Wait. Went off when y'all dominating that game. No.
You're naming matches. You're naming matches where we went down to 10 men. So my
not dominating.
Bro.
When y'all had 11 fucking men.
I don't want, bro. Like, I'm trying to, like, I want people to be able to hear in it.
Go on. We'll let him land.
Y'all did not dominate.
Jimmy, let's just let him land. Let him land. Come back. Jimmy, calma. Let's let him land. Go on, Hooks.
We're not trying to hear that shit.
You're naming matches where we went down to 10 men.
That's what I mean.
Jimmy, please just let him land his point, just for the guys watching. Please go on, Hooks.
I swear down one more time, and every time you talk, I'm gonna shout on the mic. Safe. So, guys, alright, cool. Don't worry. I can do the shouting.
Go on, Hooks.
I can raise my voice as well. Don't worry. So, by the way, you're naming games where we went down to 10 men. So our manager decided he made the wrong decision to sit back. So then, obviously, these teams are going to be on the front foot. Hello.
Bro, what?
Name a game where we didn't have because we beat Southampton.
Hooks.
We beat Leicester.
I want to talk over you. Name me a match where Brighton sat back.
Name you a match where Brighton sat back. I can't name you a match where. Yeah, but I can't talk about Brighton against other teams.
I could answer the Brighton one. I could answer real quick.
No, hold on a second.
Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve. What was the game?
The most conservative that I've seen Brighton and Hove Albion play this season was ironically against us, Newcastle, which was 3 weeks ago. The first half an hour, they barely left their own half. But the game changed when in about the 35th, 36th minute, they had one counter and Welbeck scored. And then the game opened up from there. That was their most...
sit back.
No, Jimmy.
What you tell me? I watch Brighton football enough to know Brighton don't sit in no low block.
No, Jimmy.
I watch Bournemouth enough because they play big teams. They don't sit back either. So what are we talking about?
No, Jimmy.
Both of those games in which y'all lost a player, Before, when y'all had 11 men, y'all was getting your ass bust.
Were we 1-0 down?
So
Were we 1-0 down?
We
Or were we taking the lead?
1-0 up against Brighton.
So what? Being 1-0 up don't mean
You're saying
shit.
we're getting dick down or whatever you said. But
Say nothing about getting dick down.
Let me look at your report. Let me look at your
Yo. Wait, was we even losing to Bournemouth before we went down to 10 men? I don't even know if we was losing before we went down to 10 men against Bournemouth.
You wasn't doing shit.
I think we went down. I think we went down to 10 men against Bournemouth. Yeah, but like I'm saying, against Brighton, they actually didn't really have any clear-cut chances before we went down to 10 men.
Arsenal is shit. Y'all supposed to be winning the league, man.
Yeah, okay. If Arsenal is shit, you better beat us at your ground. Then you better beat us at your ground.
No, we're gonna lose the worst teams than y'all.
No, we're shit.
If you're not serious about contending for the title, you better win at our ground.
We're shit. No, but we're shit.
I expect us to be
A week or two ago, it was just little old Chelsea.
I expect us to be you.
We're shit. We are shit.
No, I rate that. Stand on business. I rate that.
Y'all gonna be in the top. Y'all in the top 4 race along with us.
Jimmy, I've said it, Jimmy. I expect us to beat you lot.
Exactly.
I expect my team that should be challenging for the title to go to Stamford Bridge and beat
There
Chelsea.
you go.
I respect that.
I never once said Chelsea's a better team than us. I never once said. I look at this Chelsea team. I'm not talking about you guys. I look at this Chelsea team and I don't rate this Chelsea team. I don't rate their back four.
You ain't gotta rate
okay?
it.
But you don't have to get triggered by it, Jimmy. If I don't rate your back four, I don't rate your goalkeeper. That is a massive.
So do you rate your forward line to be able to break through them then?
Yeah,
like the likes of Martinelli, Havertz, Saka I rate in general. I don't have to bring him into it.
Because the games that we haven't scored this season is, for me, going to Newcastle away is a tough game. We struggled last season as well. We lost 1-0 last season. Inter Milan away, we struggled to score against it because of they play a back five and they've got a very good defense and they've got a very good goalkeeper. Bournemouth, we had 10 men for 45 minutes. We didn't score against Bournemouth. And those are the only games we haven't scored this season. All the games we've scored.
Oh, Newcastle as well.
No, hold on.
Newcastle. Them 3 games.
Don't score. Why is it never we were shit? It's an excuse.
And this goes back down.
I'm saying there's no excuse. There's no excuse for us to go to Stamford Bridge and not win because I don't rate your back four and I don't rate your goalkeeper.
Daud, that's fine. But Daud, this goes back, and Jimmy, let me speak before. This goes back to what I was trying to ask you because you said that we're average. It's fine. Argument's sake, let's say I agree. But the teams that have taken points from you this season have been average teams. So does that mean
but I gave you the context. I gave you context. Less than Southampton we beat less than Southampton.
Context doesn't mean anything, bro.
Brighton, we should have won that game if it wasn't for the red card. This is me speaking.
Oh, that's a maybe. Now it's just the red card.
Let him speak.
God.
Let him speak.
And Bournemouth, they didn't look like scoring against us when it was 11v11. They didn't even have a shot on target against us, 11v11. Okay, the reason why they won that game is because we got that red card and we gave a stupid penalty away. That's all it was.
When did you guys concede that red card in that Bournemouth game?
What was it, like 35th minute?
It's 30 minutes.
30th. So why wouldn't they going to score against you? Why wouldn't they score against you?
Because I have a question. Why are you always blaming the red cards but not the performance on the pitch? Because you haven't been that good.
No, but I'm saying the reason why we got points is because of our fault. It's been our fault. The red cards are our faults. The getting them red cards.
You never mentioned anything about your players' accountability. Where's the accountability there? You never mentioned it. You always blame the refs.
I didn't blame the refs. We made stupid decisions.
Red card as if the red cards not deserved. Red cards are part of the game.
All right, bless up, Steve. Big up.
Abs, pull up. Football when red cards are not given out. You will never see a week where
the lineup that we'll have against Chelsea that I've said with the back four that we have and the midfield with Partey, Mika Marino, and probably Odegaard that might play that game.
Right, give me that midfield.
I expect us to go there and beat Chelsea. That's what I'm saying. I expect to go there and beat Chelsea. If we don't beat Chelsea,
out of interest, what lineup do you expect? Because I didn't hear what you said in terms of the whole lineup.
I think we'll play the same lineup that we played against Inter Milan. I think Trossard out for Odegaard. That's it. We'll play that same lineup.
Give me that lineup, please.
So you think Odegaard's going to come back in and start?
I think he will. Yeah. I think he will. I think he'll get 60 minutes.
Come on.
I think he'll get 60 minutes. If he doesn't start and you've got Troopz starting, I still expect us to go there and beat Chelsea. We haven't lost against Chelsea, like you said, for 6 years at Stamford Bridge. It's been what, 6 years, 5 years, whatever it's been. So
2018.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since we lost against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and we've had worse teams than this, and we've gone there and actually got points at Stamford Bridge. So for me, if we set pieces, Sanchez is a massive liability for you guys if it's corners or free kicks or whatever. And I think if you've got a back line of Fofana, Gusto, Reece James, and Colwell, that's for me that's an okay back line, but it's not amazing. So we should go there and actually win.
I don't think.
A quick question. If he loses on Sunday, what's the excuse going to be? Because it can't be
if we lose against Chelsea, that's criminal. That he cannot. There's no excuses. This manager cannot come after the game and say, because after that will be 10 points behind Liverpool. Title's done. We're not going to win the Champions League.
Is there any like, if Chelsea were to beat Arsenal, how do you think we could do that? What is the way we could?
I think one main reason is we might not be able to keep 10 men on the pitch because we've struggled to do that. I think we probably might get players sent off. There's been a lot of games where we've been lucky, like Leicester, where Timber should have been sent off. Calafiori should have been sent off. Timber should have been sent off as well this season in one game. I can't remember. If we can't keep 11 players, we'll lose. And I think if we make stupid mistakes, I don't think you'll be able to beat us through your quality. I think it'll be because self-sabotage. I think we'll be able to. I think if we stop ourselves from killing ourselves, then we should be able to beat you lot.
Okay,
but I think we can say the same thing on our side, though. We can literally say, like, if Sanchez doesn't have a bozo moment and he doesn't come
Sanchez is a shit goalkeeper. He just shit goalkeeper. That's all he is.
Even with Sanchez,
Daud and Hooks, I've got a question for you both. Does Arsenal's disciplinary record not bother you guys or your fan base in general?
That's because of the manager.
Hold on, because it seems like when Arsenal fans speak about your games this season, you guys have dropped points.
Look at the manager against Inter Milan. The ball was still in play, and he tried to pick the ball up. And he got
no, but the manager's not the reason why you guys are giving the referee dumb decisions to make.
He's too emotional. He's too erratic.
Rice kicks the ball away, silly second yellow. You guys don't learn from it, and Trossard does the same thing 2 weeks after.
The manager having an influence on the players, and the manager's
behavior.
I was going to say, like,
not in those decisions. I wouldn't agree in those decisions.
I'll back what Daud says, because we were making the same arguments with Poch last season. It's not that he's telling them to do stuff; it's the fact that he's obviously not. He's not telling them. Yeah. Don't be like. It was the same stuff Jackson and these men were doing last season. Like, just stop being stupid. Really like, if they're doing this, take them in the dressing room and say, stop being fucking idiots and getting stupid yellow cards.
The manager's not stopping it. I hear that.
Daud, if that's the case, right? If that's the case, Daud, right? And again, I'm not going to pretend I watch every Arsenal content, but I watch quite a bit of it. Like, you're the only Arsenal fan just now I've heard speak about how it should be on Arteta while your disciplinary record is so poor. Everyone keeps speaking about the referees while your players are getting sent off or getting yellows or whatever. No one's speaking about the manager.
But it's not Arteta's fault these players are faking out bookings, though. It's the players' fault.
But look at the manager. Tell me which of the manager.
No one blames the players either. Everyone's blaming the ref.
You can't blame a manager for someone getting a red card.
Okay,
that's just stupidity by the players.
I'm not saying they should blame the manager. My point is, Arsenal fans keep talking about the refs. It's not the refs' fault. It's not the refs' fault. Why are your players?
Look at them. Look. What? Prime example. Inter Milan, like I said, Inter Milan went on counter attack. What does Arteta do? He goes on the pitch and picks the ball up. He picks the ball up, thinking that the ball's out of play. That is stupid. Why is what's up?
Okay, yeah, but like whether I'm not saying that the manager should be blamed. My point is, Arsenal fans keep talking about the ref all season. But can we not talk about it's your manager should take some sort of control, but your players also shouldn't be giving away like stupid things that the refs could turn into.
But I look at the manager and I think, why are these players so emotional? Why are they so erratic? And I look at the manager when he's running up and down the touchline. He's trying to get on the pitch. He's trying to have an influence on the referee every single time. Referee has to come every 10 minutes, have a talk with him. And that the players look at that and they get emotional as well. And we make heat of the moment decisions, like Trossard when he got that second yellow card against Man City in the space of 2 seconds, is because of that he's been trained into him because he's been at it that long, he does that instinct straight away, less than 2 seconds, and he kicks the ball away.
Daud, you know why there's so much cap? Because we've had two emotional managers, Thomas Tuchel and Conte. You don't see these guys getting sent off as much. So it's not about your coach being, you know, emotional. I don't want to agree on that.
No. Like the coach, like I said, I'll back Daud in this, and the coach 100%. He's not the sole reason, but he takes some of the blame because it's the same excuses and the same bullshit we were talking about with Poch last season. It's the fact of like the first couple times they do it, it's not a problem. The fact that within the space of like, what was it, 2-3 weeks, you have two players getting sent off for the same fucking thing. That means that the manager isn't telling them this, like isn't coming down on them. Yep. And it's also for stuff that they know that they can't do. This rule about yellow cards for kicking the ball away has been in place for like 2-3 years now. You know this. If you get a yellow card for it, you're a fucking idiot. If you get a red card for it, you're an even bigger fucking idiot. And that's what the manager.
And it's the same thing. We knew with Poch that he was telling these players absolutely nothing because we saw them constantly like throughout the season, pretty much. Until the one game against, what was it, Everton, they fought every single time over a penalty. Like, you could tell Poch had literally no control, no say at all in telling them this person has to do this, stop getting dumb yellows, because Jackson was getting them almost every single game. Like, it was stupid, man. So I hear that.
No, but you know, when it comes to Poch, I can't know. Chelsea's discipline thing has never been that bad, Poch or no Poch. Like, in terms of red cards or whatever. Like, I know what's it called. I know this season there's been what's it called. I know that Chelsea have picked up loads more yellow cards, but last season there wasn't too many red cards like that. Apart from, was it Gusto who got sent off? He's the only Chelsea player.
Reece James as well.
Gusto, Reece James.
Is
there nothing I'm missing? Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, in general, Chelsea the last few seasons haven't been a dirty team. If you look,
Gallagher.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right. Gallagher got sent off, but in general. But what I'm saying that Chelsea have never been a dirty team like that, whereas Arsenal, what's it called? I'm not even saying necessarily they're dirty, but they just, I don't know.
Did Arsenal have a discipline problem with Arteta? I don't think so. We weren't really getting regular red cards, and I think I looked at the stat. I looked at the stat, and it says that Arsenal have had the most red cards since Arteta's come to Arsenal as a manager.
Yeah, but is that down to? But the thing is, because under Wenger, and not trying to be rude or nothing, you lot used to get ragdolled all the time, especially towards the end. So there was never any opportunity for you to get red cards.
No, but what I'm saying is this dark art that Arteta loves, where I've seen my team waste time, 60th minute, 70th minute, Ray is taking 5 minutes to kick the ball away and he's getting booked for time wasting. You get prime example, Bournemouth, I think it was Bournemouth last season or season before when Tomiyasu got two yellow cards. One of them, he was wasting time in the first half and he was taking about 5 minutes to throw the ball, where Arteta has installed these players to take their time and slow the game down. What Mourinho used to do back in the day is similar to what Mourinho does. But these referees now, they're card happy and you're going to get booked instantly for time wasting now. So all these dark arts from Arteta has had a negative impact on this team on waiting time and tactical fouls and all these things, where we should have had more red cards this season than the 3 red cards we've had. Like I said, Timber should have been sent off in one game, and also Calafiori should have been sent off against Leicester. We got massively lucky against them, where he took a player out on the counter-attack while he was on a yellow card. And, so I think the manager has a massive impact on these players' discipline issues. So if we have the same issues against Chelsea where we can't keep the same players on the pitch, then we're going to lose. But if we can keep 11 players on the pitch, I expect us to go to Chelsea and beat them.
Okay, no, but Dawood, hear this though. Do you not think because I like the whole dark arts thing, and I love a team who don't necessarily play that by the rules. So do you not think what's it called? Do you not think it's more of a case of you guys haven't just successfully managed to
play dark? If you're gonna play dark arts, but don't be a manager out after the game blaming the referee, blaming this, blaming that. Like when these players get stupid red cards, he doesn't take accountability. He blames the ref. He just says he makes Arsenal making statements, all these things where rival fans and rival teams are. Even Arne Slot said even after the game when they drew 2-2, the way we played in the second half was horrendous, and he got pissed off. Arne Slot. I know it's in Arne Slot pissed off, but he was pissed off after the game of the amount of time wasting that we were doing. So like you can do dark arts.
Big up, man. Big up. Because you're the only Arsenal fan I've seen who's not done this whole, the refs hate us, the PGML are out to get us. He's actually taking accountability. Big up, man. Listen, that's
the two games, but the 2 red cards that we got against Bournemouth, against Man City, Northside set us up.
Say again?
Now I said the 2 red cards, the Trossard passing it backwards to Saliba without looking, where Saliba had to make an instant reaction tackle on Evan Nilsson, and then the one on Trossard one where 2-1 up and he just kicks the ball. I understand Declan Rice's one, kind of, but the other 2 red cards was inexcusable. And I think
the Trossard one's kind of the same. He kicks the ball away. It's a second yellow.
Also, I swear it wasn't even that late in the game when he did that.
Who,
what,
Trossard?
it was first half. Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard was just before half time. Saliba was like middle of the first half, something around there, like 30-something minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then Declan Rice was the 49th minute. Like, I'll be real, that's not dark arts. That's stupidity. Like, that's even where, like, when it comes to the dark arts, there's a way to do the dark arts.
It's wasting time because they're stopping the other team from having a quick counter attack.
No, there's ways to be smarter about it. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that like to do the dark arts properly, you don't do that in the 45th plus 8th minute. Like, you don't do that in the 49th minute of a game. Like, unless you are that worried, again, but packed in by these teams. And if you're Arsenal, you shouldn't be worried to get back getting packed in by these teams. You shouldn't be doing it. Like, outside of City, but even so, City this season haven't been great. Like, you shouldn't be worried about getting packed in by these teams to feel the need to waste time of 49 minutes.
I know, but like I said, 11v11 with the lineup that we have, you guys might not rate our starting lineup, but for me, if they play at their best, I think the lineup that we have, we should be able to go Stamford Bridge and should be able to break up your defense. And I think, especially if Cole Palmer's not playing, that is a massive, massive advantage towards us because he is, for me, one of the best attacking midfielders in the Premier League in the last 2 seasons. So if he's injured,
just bringing this one up.
Listen,
I saw that quote.
Arteta has to stand on his word, and also what the man them. You know what, Lewis? There's more problem, which a lot of Chelsea.
Even Arteta said that we should go there and win. We should go there and win against Chelsea. And if we don't win against Chelsea, he's got no excuse. He can't spin it any other way. No injury.
He's going to though, bro. You know he's going to. Every time that Arsenal have lost, he's blamed it on the refs or on everything else except for his poor performance or the players. Like he's doing it. He's doing what Ten Hag used to do, bro.
I don't think I've ever seen Arteta do that.
Lie about it, bro.
For fans.
You guys will spin it. You guys will spin it. If Chelsea win, you guys will spin it on a refereeing decision. You guys will do that. You know.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what it is? I feel like this is gonna sound mad. It's gonna sound slightly unpopular. I feel like there's more pressure on Chelsea to win this than Arsenal.
Why is there more pressure on Chelsea?
Chelsea fan with standards. Yes,
No. Let me explain to you what it is. Because a lot of guys, I'm not gonna mention names. A lot of guys have brushed over the fact that our big game record at home has been abysmal. I've actually gone and checked the stats. Since 2020, or since 2021 actually, we've played 21 games at home against the Big Six. Now, guess how many wins we have out of those 21?
1, 2,
3.
Just guess. Huh?
5.
3 from the last how many?
5.
Out of the last 21 Big Six games at home, how many wins do you reckon?
2 last year.
It's single digits.
2 last year.
It's 5. It's
Probably
5.
about 7. I'll say 7.
I'm gonna say 4.
2 last year.
Daud, who said you said 7, right?
Yeah, I said 7. Yeah.
You're generous. It's 3. 2 of them are against Spurs, and 1 was against Manchester United, which we just
since 2021.
Looking
listen, it's 4 seasons.
In the last 21 home games.
Seasons, it's 5 Big Six games at home, and then you add the one from this year against Man City. It's 3 wins. 2 of them against Tottenham, and 1 is against Manchester
How is it
United.
only 2 against Tottenham if it's 3 years?
No, in the last 21, in the last 21 years. Sorry, 21 games. Excuse me.
21.
So since 2021, we beat Spurs at home in 21-22.
Yeah. So this is where I say the pressure is big on Chelsea because our Big Six record is pathetic. I agree. Is pathetic.
Yeah, look, I never said that there was no pressure on Chelsea. My thing was, if you're going to compare the pressure between Chelsea and Arsenal, I think Arsenal are dealing with finer margins, which is why I think there's more on them. But that doesn't mean that there's no pressure on Chelsea. I feel like when I say that, people look at it as like, oh, so it means more or less. No, it means pressure's still there. I just think there's a bit more on Arsenal.
Yeah.
with what they're
I
contending
hear you. I hear you, and obviously, like this, I'm not saying like there's what's it called. I'm not saying that you're saying there's no pressure on Chelsea. I'm just saying like if we want to get back to being a serious team, then we need to start beating some of the big teams. Because I don't care what anyone says saying, "Oh, you get the majority of your points from the bottom half." Listen, those guys who say that do not know football for shit. They just follow spreadsheets. It is extremely important from a psychological point of view, and also from a points tally point of view, to beat the big teams. The good teams beat the big teams, and if we don't beat the big teams, then we're not sorry. If you really want to
that season when we bottled top 4, I don't think we struggled against every single top 6 team, top 5 team, wherever it's the traditional top 6 team. We struggled most of them, and that's the reason why we bottled top 4. We beat the lower teams, but the teams that were better than us, we struggled massively. And I think Chelsea, if they draw, it's not end of the world. It's not end of the world. If we drop points, that is official.
You should lose to Brighton and Palace them times.
Lose to Palace. Yeah, lose to Palace. I think Newcastle.
Yeah, then you lose to Palace and because you beat us that season as well at home. I remember that. It was a 4-2. Fucking Nketiah scoring the double and everything.
Was that season?
It was 2022.
I think Chelsea were the only team that we beat. I think Chelsea was the only team that we beat in that traditional top 6 team.
Yeah. No. United. You beat United. You beat United.
Then you whooped Spurs at home too.
I think we beat United that COVID season when we finished.
No, I remember Xhaka scored some banger. That was it. Don't know if you remember that.
No, Aubameyang scores as well against.
That was the Tottenham game. United was.
I want to ask you guys a question. If Chelsea draw against us, is that end of the world?
Huh?
If Chelsea draw against us, is that the end of the world? It's not the end of the world.
For me, it's disappointing.
Well, for me, it's really annoying.
Does that officially rule you guys out or finish the top 4?
No.
If we draw top 4, if we draw against Arsenal,
it's the psychological thing in it, because I feel like all this team needs to do, because listen, we've progressed decently this season, but I feel like we need to beat one of those big teams, like one of those who are actually not Man United or Spurs, one of those actually serious teams to get, like, I don't know what's the word called, to get a psychological boost.
Where we are, basically.
Yeah. I know, but you've got. I didn't say you don't have pressure. You do have pressure, but I'm saying that we've got serious amount of pressure where we cannot drop any points. We've dropped too many points already this season.
It's make or break.
Cannot drop any points.
Yeah, but Daud, if we draw this game, like if
you big up Hooks. Let's fucking on.
Oh, peace out,
bro.
If you mean
link to Hooks channels in the description, guys. Everyone sub.
Yeah, man, and I'm going for the 1-1. 1-1.
1-1. What's the Arsenal fans playing draws? Interesting.
Wow, you got for a draw.
Take care.
Yeah. Blessings.
Anyways, if you mean in terms of like this team and manager, I don't think it will like ruin anything for them. But knowing what our fan base is like and the way they've been speaking, a lot of chest and whatever, if we don't beat Arsenal with the run of form that they're in currently, going into the international break, our fans will get rattled. So
my thing is like, okay, my thing is I would argue it wouldn't even just be the fans being rattled. I remember before this run of games happened, we spoke a lot about, okay, this being a big test of seeing where we're at. So what, the only one we're gonna get is against Newcastle. We lose to Liverpool. We draw to United, and now we draw or lose against Arsenal. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I'm gonna be real. It's not good. We need the win. I want the win. We need the win. I'm sorry. Either that, or this run has shown us that our team is not as good as we thought it was. That's it. The players still need a lot of growing to do, and that's what I'm saying. If they can't get the result at home against Arsenal, for me, that just shows I cannot back them as much as maybe before the run happened I thought I could. That's it.
You always have to mostly try and win your home games. So playing against Arsenal, we definitely have to try to get the 3 points.
There's no try. If they don't, then we cannot back them like we were before, because they showed that they're not there yet.
No, listen, we definitely need all 3. It just kind of helps this team progressively into that next step. Being an Arsenal makes you go, you know what? We can take the game to them again. When we go to the Emirates. Now, if we draw, we lose.
Yeah. Also, what Mandem failed to realize is these are the Arsenal. I don't think they've lost a Big 6 game since KDB basically took their souls at the Etihad a couple years ago now. or actually, was it? I can't.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, it
last
was.
year,
Yeah,
innit?
it was. Yeah, that's
So
the last time we lost.
they've been unbeaten against all the big teams since then. So listen, if we get one up over them, then it's psychologically damaging for them. They'll fall out of the title races, and we can all breathe a nice sigh of relief in it. Just need Liverpool to fall out after that, and then we're all good.
All right, God willing, God willing. I'm just going to go through a couple of these super chats quickly. Big up to CA and Mafia saying we spell blood. Hashtag Pride of London. Facts. It's just, again, we got our pounce. Ilya says the Avengers have been assembled and Egal. Shout out to Egal. Big up to Fatter as well, saying if you lose, blame the ref. If you lose again, blame the rain. If you lose again, blame the VAR. If you lose again, blame PGMO or Howard Webb. Fucking hell. If you lose, blame the pitch because it's slippery. Fucking hell, Fatter. Yo, big up to you, my guy, though. Appreciate the donation. Big up to Tommy saying, man grew up on Donkey Kong. Now I got to hear about Donkey Kai. Sheesh. Also, why are you laughing, Northside? Fuck's sakes. Dominic says, all them results are without pressure. I think he's talking about Arsenal's results before. Let us know again. Don't have to be a super chat. Chiang Yang, big up to you, saying Lewis, Guni, and Chelsea guys loving life while the Arsenal guys disagree. I swear, the first hour was just Arsenal v Arsenal. It was fucking ridiculous. Shout out to Ilya as well, saying facts. Chelsea man just sitting there like, well, again, from the first hour, big up to you. Other teams' fans are loving Arsenal fans arguing because, of course, we are as rivals. It'll be the same energy last season when we were in fighting, or the season before. Big up to Lex, my G, saying this is God tier. This has been a sensational show. Big up to everybody who's been involved. Big up to Tito saying, so Egal only wants the Premier League and Champions League. But if this manager falls short of both and goes trophyless, he gets more time. Make it make sense. That was from when he said, like, if they got third and won the Carabao. No, he said if they got third and they won the Carabao, he'd still want him gone. So I don't think he said that. I think he's going to be Arteta out if they don't win either. Big up to Jay saying this has been epic. Big up to you all. Big up, brother. Appreciate your donation. Sadly, my club reminds me of America if Harris won. I have no idea of American politics, but I'm assuming that's a bad thing. President Jafar saying, take your time with it. Big up to you, brother. WL Tovey saying this panel is like the Avengers of football YouTube. And again, sub to every single one of these, man. Like we always say, a rising tide lifts all ships. So everyone sub over. Shout out to Brad for joining the membership. Shout out to Daniel for gifting 5 memberships as well. W Daniel in the chat. Northside Sweet Chin Music to eliminate Daud. Fucking crazy. Big up to you, Staffy, though. Big up to Strasbourg Steve. Big up, my guy. Big up to Javon, too. Saying big up to the panel. I think you super sad twice. Yeah. Big up, brother. Bless up. Best SmackDown versus Raw episode I've seen in a while. Ain't that fucking facts? Big up to Abdallah for joining for the donation. Says large up the Mandem. Chelsea only won like 3 of their last 21 big games at home. Fucking hell. And also says Chelsea's record against the Big Six is appalling. Since 2020, every big side has at least 2 wins at Old Trafford, except Chelsea who have 0. Bro,
that's disgusting, Juju, bro.
I didn't need to know that. Look at the Arsenal panel. They are genuinely disappointed in Egal. Shout out to Egal, though. Ilya says, I'd rather snort hot Cheetos than listen to Egal talk football. Egal football knowledge is so bad, he should be calling it soccer.
Damn.
Fucking hell. Shout out Ilya. William Gallas, Arsenal have won absolutely nothing. Why are they tired? Their arms don't ache from lifting trophies. That is what we call Chelsea mentality. Abdallah again says, why do Chelsea fans act like Big Six clashes don't matter?
Yes.
I think they do still. I don't think they do.
More to Jimmy, because Jimmy had a go at me for saying, what's it called? When after Man United, what's it called? Drew with us. Yeah, he cooked me for it, innit?
What did he say?
I think he was just all like, so what? Who cares? I was like, well, everyone cares. Come on now.
Yeah, I won't lie. Old Trafford away, like, the draw fucking killed me.
With the top six, like the Big Six thing, I think it depends because I think there are times where I think it's overrated, but like to say it doesn't matter full stop, I think is wrong.
Yeah, it's never overrated, man. Beating a big team is the best feeling.
No, I think it is. I think it is sometimes. Like not all the time. I think it is sometimes.
But I would say I would argue for this young team, it's important to start getting those type of wins at this point in their time together. Like they need
it all depends on the situation. That's why there's always anomalies.
It's like, for example, right? If we beat all the Big Six teams or beat a large majority and just don't win the small teams, like at the end of the day,
I hear you.
There has to be a balance at the end of the day. Like we obviously need the Big Six wins, but you can't look at them all the time and focus on the not beating the things, because that's what Arsenal did last season.
Remember 13-14 Chelsea that they bopped off most of the big six teams and then we couldn't beat Crystal Palace. We struggle in games like Villa at the time. They weren't a big team. Who else? There was other fixtures left, right. We lost the league.
Are you talking about Are you talking about Jose?
Newcastle away again, like Loic Lenny does all that team.
No, but Lewis, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. The difference is that Chelsea team knew how to pattern the big teams already. So guess what? The season after, all they did was they copped They copped Costa and Fabregas, and the little teams was getting packed. So
no, but even then, that's why there's anomalies to that, just depending on the team and situations. There'll always be anomalies for every situation.
I feel like there's less work to be done if you can beat the big boys as opposed to if you can't beat the big boys. I don't know if you'd agree.
I mean, I could hear that. You got
enough
to beat the stronger team. Titles, I guess.
To get to where though? For in terms of titles, I don't know.
I do, because basically, what's it called? If you can beat the big boys, then all you really need as a team is to just do the basics. Because beating the small teams is not hard at all. It's just doing the basics and being all there, just actually choosing to turn up. Whereas being the big teams, there's a lot more that goes into it.
I mean, it depends, because sometimes little teams on their day will play like freaking Barcelona, and then sometimes you'll play Barcelona and they'll be terrible on the day. You never know. Because
of course, but I don't know, because obviously I'm not saying Newcastle aren't really a little team. I'm just gonna give you this. So it's easier to get to, I don't know, it's easier for you to be able to deal with, I don't know, Ipswich or Bournemouth than it is Manchester United. Actually, no, not this season, because
on paper, of course. Yeah, on paper.
Not even just on paper. It's just the whole. How do I say this? It's the whole It's just the feeling of it. Because I know for example, Man United are dusty right now, but at the same time, it's it's the psychological thing. I don't really know how to say it, but it's something
like hoodoo, like your record at Old Trafford.
Abs is right. That's why when we were going into the United game last week, I was one of the few Chelsea fans saying that I don't know why you guys are gassed. We're not going to beat Man United. We haven't beaten them in 11 years. It's not, regardless of how bad.
But the thing is, the thing is, Prime, there's difference between getting gas and then having an expectation, though.
Hold on. We've gone, but my expectation doesn't matter if I know the reality. Bro, we've gone to Old Trafford with Premier League winning teams. We've gone there with Champions League winning teams, and in the last 11 years, and we've struggled.
Yeah, and just like this time, it was a massive failure, just like those past times that we didn't win.
I agree it was a failure, but I knew we would still fail. That's the thing. I knew we were going to fail, whereas Chelsea fans were convinced that we would win.
But the thing is, if we go in with the mentality we're definitely gonna fail. There's no way we're gonna get a result out of this. I don't know.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I didn't say going with the mentality of that we're gonna lose.
You said
I'm saying that I knew realistically we were going to lose. I wanted to win. Of course, I wanted to win. And the players and the manager should have had the mentality of going in there to win. But reality, I knew that we would fall short, and we did. That's the thing of there's a difference between what you want and what you realistically know is going to happen. And that's what Abs is saying, that we need to change that mentality of winning our big game. Chelsea used to be a monster in big games. It was difficult to even get a draw against us. And now we've changed. We need to go back to our old ways. We need to make Stamford Bridge a fortress, no matter who's playing there, whether it's Ipswich or we're playing Real Madrid. We need to go back to being a fortress again.
It's not even just Stamford Bridge. At some point, Chelsea need to really, pull a runner on one of these big teams away from home. Whether it's City, Arsenal. As I said, I'm not, no disrespect to Tottenham fans, I do not count Spurs. They're not a big side. They've never competed for anything significant. I mean, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United, Manchester City. One of those four stadiums, there needs to be a drilling there.
Exactly. And you know what that was supposed to be? That was supposed to be last week. We were supposed to go to Old Trafford last week and get that big result and turn this hoodoo thing around. And we didn't do that.
Yep.
Well, listen, we've got two more chances. Etihad and Emirates. One of them needs to hold it.
I mean, I'm not going to say nothing about City. There'll be a different beast by January. Let me not even bother.
Yeah, it's not a performance, by the way, because we put in a good performance against City and we put in a good performance at Anfield. We need a proper win.
Yeah, we're gonna win. Fuck, because you know what the worst bit is? This is the worst thing I hate hearing from the media. Chelsea played amazing. They were valiant. They were superb. They were valiant losers. I don't care if we the stinky winners. Just get me the dub, man.
Facts. Like I am glad that we didn't play badly, but ultimately that only takes you so far. Now you've shown that you can play against these teams, show that you can beat these teams.
Yeah, we need the results. My thing is like for one-off games, I don't care about getting a stinky result. I don't care about getting the win, just get the win. Like overall for an entire season, I need to see a string of performances. But when we talk about big games, just give me the win, bro. That's it.
Because Liverpool, I'll be honest, Liverpool against us didn't play that well. I'll be so real, they didn't. It's Man City first game of the season, they didn't play that well against us, but they still won the game. So the narrative changes.
I mean, Liverpool were good defensively, and that just midfield we cooked.
If we're just playing well in these big games, but we're not winning, the narrative goes against us, and everyone now will say that we're not good. Look at what Arsenal fans were saying here, that we've been crap in these big games. We haven't been. We've been good against City and Liverpool. Man United, we underperformed fine, but we went against the two best sides in the country and we played well against them, but we didn't win. So it doesn't matter how we win.
I know you got to bounce quick, so can we just get a quick score prediction before you go, brother?
Yeah, I just want to say something quickly. I think this is the manager's biggest game since he faced against Chelsea when we lost those games in a row, and he put Smith Rowe on and he put Saka on and we beat you. And if he had lost that game that season, I think that was COVID season, he probably would have lost his job. That was his biggest game, and he came through and he won that game.
By the way, I'm so grateful for that win, for you guys winning that game, because that got Frank's side. So thank you.
Yeah, but so that was his biggest game, and this is his second biggest game at Arsenal, because if we lose this game, that's the title done. And I feel sorry for you guys, because this is a must-win game for us. This is a must-win game for us, and we have to win this game, and it's against you lot again, where we've got a great record against you lot. Where we've got a great record against you lot in the Premier League. And for me, I expect to beat you lot. I expect to go there and win 2-0. Nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. To go there, we win 2-0, and that has to be a statement win. Statement win before the international break, where these players can reset and go again after international break. So it's a good thing we're facing you lot at the right time, because it's a must win, and I expect these players to go out there and perform. And hopefully this will be like a turning, that just turns the season, because we've had a shocking start to the season. And if we get this massive win and go there, win 2-0, and hopefully that puts us in a row, we can win a lot of games in a row. But hopefully this will come back to bite me. But 2-0 to Arsenal, Saka to score, and Kai Havertz to go back to Stamford Bridge and get that second goal and end the game.
Oh, great. I had to end with that. Right, bro. Thank you for hopping on, bro. Big up. I appreciate it. You've been on for a while, innit? So take care, man. Bless up, bro. And worst of luck for the weekend. Worst of luck. Always got to leave it with that. Shout out to CIA Mafia saying only City beat us at home since last year in the Big Six. I know, but
the thing is, like, you could, but the thing is, like, the interesting thing with that side is you could flip it. We haven't won, like he said, and like how many big games have we won at home? Those type of stats is interesting, because United we haven't lost, but we also haven't won. Like
being United and Tottenham ain't even a flex like that.
And that's why we have to win. Narrative doesn't matter unless you win.
Prem, do you know what's so funny? It's 3 out of 21 if you include the 2 Spurs wins. If you take away the Spurs games, then it's 1 out of 17.
Thank you.
And that was just a scraped win against Man United in the last minute.
Oh, the 40, bro.
They were winning in 99 minutes, bro.
In that time, let me just count. There's been 3 losses to Arsenal, 1 loss to Liverpool, I believe, and the rest have all been draws. I think 3 losses to Man City and a draw. 3 draws to Man United and 1 win. So what is that? 1 win, about 7 L's, and the rest are Jesus Christ, 7 losses.
That's a ton of draws. That, to be fair, that's an insane amount of draws.
But Roberto, that's not good though. Because
is this
No, I hear you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm saying it's like it really is crazy how much we just don't win. The draws are an L.
Wait, Abs, is this record from after we won the Champions League, right?
No. This is the season we won the Champions League on
the 2020-2021. Okay.
Yeah. Ironically, do you know what's so funny? Our away record against the big team statistically is actually better.
Yeah.
Bless up, CJ.
What's the away record?
So off the top of my head, it's how many away games we played 2 this season, and before it's 4. Sorry, no, 5-5-5. So if you say, hold on, let me count this. 20 and then 22. I think we beat Liverpool once, Man City once. We beat Spurs 3 times. So would that be about 5 wins? Everyone against the big teams?
If you count Aston Villa from last year in terms of big games, because obviously they were a top 4 side.
No, he's talking traditional.
No, but I'm talking about the traditional teams, isn't it? Because if I was,
no, but I also think you have to bring up like the informed teams, because like Villa last year were 4th, and like
but it's like the whole. No, it's not the same though, because like I understand Ab's point. The whole reason he brought this point up in the first place is psychologically, like it does something different being a Big Six team than it does being a Villa, like
especially Arsenal.
As good as rivals, bro. It's the same with Forest this season. Forest this season are currently 3rd, but it's completely different playing them to playing the United who are in 12th.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like media attention.
Because regardless of how well Forest are informed, they're still Forest. Whereas Man United, this is the worst Man United team we've seen in the Premier League era, but yet we still struggle against them. It's a psychological thing.
Yeah, but to be fair, Prem, Man United in general, Man United don't have more than 2 wins at Stamford Bridge in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't won in Old Trafford in 11, so it's the same thing.
But I'm saying that Chelsea. I'm saying Chelsea's record against Manchester United, in comparison to the other teams, is actually better. If that makes sense.
I know what you mean. I know that our record at the Bridge against United is very good, whereas their record against us at OT is very good. That's my point.
I think actually ours is better at the Bridge than theirs at OT, because there was a time.
No. I'm saying we've both got a great record at home against each other.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I get that. But this is what I'm saying, because like literally at some point, you know what? Listen, I'll be honest. For me, crash it on Man United or Liverpool away from home, and then we'll show that we're sorry. One of those 2 stadiums.
Or even the Emirates. RSM, you're still on mute, bro.
No, I was gonna say, like, for me personally, this is why I need a win for right now, because otherwise, for me, this run has been a failure for the team. Only 1 win, and it was against Newcastle. I'm not accepting.
Oh yeah, fuck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we said before, this run is going to tell us a lot about the team. This run is massive. So then I'm not going to accept. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to accept anything other than a W against Arsenal. Otherwise, I'm going to look at the team different now, because I'm like, all right, we went through the run, and you guys didn't show up, especially in the United game. You failed the test.
I said from this run, I'll take a minimum 7 points, and I was assuming that we'd beat United and Newcastle and draw against Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. We need this W, otherwise, it's a failure, and it is what it is.
Yep.
Facts.
And it's like
you can call me harsh, but that's how I look at it, man. Because I'm not going to change. That's what I had before the game started, and I'm going to have it now.
It's like we said earlier as well about the team. It's like if this team, and it's like what I was saying earlier about Nkunku. It's like if this team is as good as we think it is, or some of these fans think it is, then like we should be able to beat a team like Arsenal, and like we should be able to take points off of teams like these. Like and we can. The thing is, we should be able to miss some. I understand how key Palmer is. I understand he's our best player, like by a mile. But again, if we have strengthened in the areas we're meant to have strengthened, and we've reinforced in areas we're meant to have reinforced, and we've got all this good depth, then it shouldn't matter. Like I'm not saying that like the performance level isn't going to drop, but it shouldn't drop to the point where like you're now like terrible. Otherwise, we haven't progressed from last season outside of getting a better manager in. The squad is no better.
And also,
at the end of the day, like against a top team, like a Big Six side, like we have to show that we can be a big team. Like it's good and well that we can beat like small teams, but how about the big teams, like test ourselves? And
I think y'all just gotta take advantage. I think you will. I think y'all gotta just take advantage of the fact that Arsenal are in poor form right now, particularly away from home.
We got to look at the last 2 Arsenal games, because like I think Inter Milan and Newcastle have shown exactly how you frustrate them. Stick 2 man on Saka and drop back. They won't do nothing for most of the play.
I disagree. I think we can still play front foot football and still like cause them problems.
Yeah.
Southampton did that, by the way. Like I know there was they beat Southampton. I know there was all that talk, by the way, about they beat Southampton earlier. Southampton scored first. and then instead of trying to do what other teams normally do, where they do sit back or they do cause Arsenal problems, they decided to keep playing the same way and keep being as open as they were, and then Arsenal scored 3. But Southampton scored first in that game.
And my thing is, we should be dominating this midfield, bro. There's no midfield combination they could put out for Sunday that we shouldn't dominate 100%.
Facts.
Like, there's nothing. Like, I need that complete dominance in midfield, passing through their midfield, winning all the tackles, winning the duels. That's it. Because they're either having somebody come back from injury and somebody with a broken toe, or they have like three DMs, which either way we should be winning against. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I hear it. All we gotta do is still stick 2-man on Saka regardless. That's the only forward I gotta worry. I'm genuinely concerned.
No, I'm
about.
not. This might come back to bite me. I'm not worried about Saka because he's either gonna have Cucurella or he's gonna have James on him. I'm not worried about Saka.
It should be Cucurella, by the way. I don't want to see.
Yeah, it should be. But I'm saying either way, I'm not worried. And even like Gusto defensively, I'm not worried because it's Martinelli. Like if he can't handle that, then brother needs to go to India and like go and do whatever Tuchel was doing. He needs an exorcism. If he can't defend well against Martinelli, my man needs an exorcism.
Go to China, man. Send him to North Korea.
I'm gonna be real. Like, if he can't defend Martinelli, then this Gusto that we have right now is a fake, bro. Somebody took the Gusto from last season and handed us a
just
clone.
Cloned him.
Literally, that's not saying.
Replaced him with like a washed up. They replaced him like a fucking washed up version of Gail Clichy or some bullshit. Some different right.
Fuck that Gail Clichy guy, man. Fuck that.
Bro, we got Bakary Sagna 2.0 if that's the case. But like that, that's what I'm saying. Like defensively from the fullback areas, I'm not really worried. Like against whoever plays. Because as I said, Gusto or James should handle Martinelli, and then James or Cucurella should be able to handle Saka.
I mean, Lewis Hall.
If Gusto does have a stinker, like he reminds me of Matt Debucci, man. Like Gusto.
Lewis Hall was able to handle Bukayo Saka pretty easily, and he is still working a lot on the defensive side of his game. He's good going forward, Lewis Hall, but like it. So even then, in that case, and I think your fullbacks, like overall, are better than Lewis Hall defensively. So my fullback was able to do it, and that's why I have y'all winning, because I think you will be able to.
Yeah.
To be
honest. But RSM, do you know what it is? Do you know what's mad? For me, Gusto can't start this game. He cannot. If he starts, you might as well forfeit. Because that
Cucurella usually does well against Saka.
I need Cucurella Gusto, man. Also,
listen, Gusto, under no circumstances should be playing. He has probably been the worst performer for Chelsea this season.
No, Sanchez. I'm sorry. For me,
Sanchez.
But
no.
I barely plays league football.
I was going to say, I hear the argument in terms of how much they play.
My logic is I'm not doing low-hanging fruit because everyone knows Sanchez is dead. Everyone knows Disassi, everyone knows what's his name. Well, a lot of people seem to think Enzo's dead, for example. So that's low-hanging fruit. Gusto is rated highly by the fan base and by most Premier football fans in general, innit?
Oh yeah, I loved him at Lyon. Like that was a top signing.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you measure it, it's basically expectations versus reality. You're expecting a 10-10, but you're getting Susan Boyle instead. That's the problem with Gusto this season. I'm sorry.
No, Abs, you and me are in the same That's why I crashed up at the start of the season and even now. I crashed it on Neto so much. I crash it on Nkunku so much, and I've crashed it on Gusto so much because I rate these guys. That's why you don't hear me crash it on Badia Shield because I don't care. He's shit. Like, why would I crash it on a guy who gets crashed on every week by the players?
Exactly. It's low-hanging fruit, bro, because there's no expectations of them. Everyone knows what they are.
Yeah, I also think it looks worse because you have players in the team who are rising to even higher levels. Like you got Jackson doing better than he did last season. Caicedo's stepping up. Lavia is stepping up. Cucurella is stepping up. And it looks worse when there's like a rising tide and you're underperforming. Like it looks even worse. Like Gusto's
Daniel in the chat he mentioned Fofana. Fofana is another criminal. That guy has been rubbish. He's been rubbish. And I said in the summer he needs to get shotted. Sell that guy.
Hopefully
he had the howler for the goal. Other than that, I think he did well.
No, he's still Lewis, is he? Okay, Lewis, answer me this: Is he any like that much better than Tosin?
No, but
I kind of think so.
Is Tosin okay? So you kind of think so? I don't think he is. I don't think he's really that much better than Tosin. Is Tosin good enough to start for us if we want to get to where we want to get to?
Nope. Not
cool. Then he needs to leave. And this is my thing: is like outside of Colwell, who I think has performed at times this season to the level where I can say he can be someone who can contribute to a guy at the top level. Outside of him, and even he has had his moments. Outside of him, none of these centre backs have. So all of them can go.
I think for me, I've got more patience with him just off the long-term injuries, but I hear your sentiment in terms of the level that he's at.
My thing is like all these center backs have until January. If they keep making mistakes, if they keep costing us games, I'm telling you right now, one of them is leaving in January, and we're getting in a center back in January, and then the summers are spooky for all of them.
No, but it needs to be
Genuinely, regardless, I think we should probably look at a centre back.
Because do you know what it is? I'll be real with you, Nick. The type of centre back we need is someone who has Fofana's traits. Obviously not on the ball, because on the ball he lacks, but in terms of his athleticism, ability to defend wide areas, the fact that he's got very good recovery pace in it. The problem is he's a bit of a donut. I'm not even trying to be rude. He's a bit of a donut. Now he makes too many silly errors for man acting.
You need someone like Castello Lukeba from Leipzig.
Yeah, but Castello plays on the left-hand side anyway, bro. He
play left or right.
No, he plays on the left.
Really?
Yeah, I know most of them, but I'm saying he's also played in the.
Yeah, but we got to stop doing this. No, we got to stop doing this. I'm tired of like people trying to do this. Like he plays on the left. People trying to put players in positions just because he's a good centre back. He'll fit on the right. Like how often does he play that?
Sometimes I do simplify it too.
I'll be real. You know who we should have grabbed? I know he's injured right now, but personally, I would have grabbed Lenny Yoro.
Yeah, I would have taken Yoro. He's the only centre back from United I'd take.
No, he starts for Chelsea. Easy.
Yeah, actually, but to be fair, it wasn't gonna happen. Like there's too much money involved.
Lenny Yoro, or if we're about that now, go to Juve, drop a bid for Gelson.
Yeah, Bremer.
Yeah.
Bremer is absolutely. He's probably the most underrated.
Nathan mentions a fantastic.
He is the most underrated centre back. That guy is fucking.
He's
phenomenal.
cold. You know who else? Listen, Valencia, because I watch La Liga and I watch these guys in it. Valencia needs to get relegated. Bring me Mosquera.
Mosquera's good. You like Mosquera?
Mosquera, is that the?
He's
I only know one Mosquera
name. Lucia Mosquera, yeah.
Is that the Mosquera that I think?
He plays for Valencia. Valencia, but the only thing is, it's a bit cliche because everyone says Disasi and Batichile got relegated, but trust me, he beats that tax in it. He's someone who deserves it.
Yeah, but abs, that stat is bullshit anyway. So
no, I know, but I'm saying they get cooked for being in a relegation battle with Monaco.
Yeah, but they weren't. Like they weren't. That's really? Why I'm saying that's no. The season they're talking about, by the way, where they say, oh, when they played together, they nearly got relegated. They were the second best defense in the league.
Was that?
Yeah, Monaco. The season that Badiashile and Disasi played together the most, they had the second or third best defense in the league. I've looked this up multiple times because I got sick of hearing that stat. They were in a relegation battle 100%. It wasn't when both of them were starting together.
I still want to believe Badiashile can turn things around. I still do. There's more hopium. It's straight hopium.
Yeah, that's hopium. I was about to
say. I can completely agree with that. Like, nah, not anymore.
Listen, Disasi is useless. That guy needs to get gone. But what's
he's Disasi's another one. We play him at right back all the damn time, and it's like
as a centre back, I actually think he's decent. Like if he was to play central centre back, I think he would actually play well because then he doesn't have to play the wide areas.
He's not that, man.
We set him up to die, bro.
If we played him central centre back, I think he would be good. I'm not saying he would be excellent. I'm saying he would be good. But I'm saying
it's not just about
he's the slowest centre back being isolated at right back.
It's not just about centre back. It's about someone who what's it called? Who, like, I don't know how to explain this. This is gonna sound mad. What Chelsea need is someone who's imposing. Someone who.
I got.
No, I agree. Like jets about the pitch. You see how Connor.
Lewis, have some shame.
Listen, Christensen was my dog, but he went to it. He went to Uefa alone, so bun him. I'm talking about someone who you see how Konate, not even Van Dijk. You see how Konate actually has attackers shook of him because he's mad athletic and he's quick as well, and you basically can't get past him. That's what we need, isn't it?
You need someone like Leo Balerdi at Marseille at right side. Someone like him. That would be
the guy that people keep talking about, and I've seen him mention in the chat a few times that I would take because he has that imposing figure and he's played well with Bissek. at Inter.
Isak is sick.
I don't know what's the
more
only
of a
thing.
left center back though.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know what side he plays on. If he plays on the left,
Well,
that's
but
it.
for me, whenever he's played for Inter, I've seen him left, right, in the back.
But he's right-footed. That can play anywhere. I think he would be.
He's just a
if that's
boss.
the case, then yeah, bring because like
He
that's
is.
just,
Steve, what's the name of the Marseille centre back?
Leonardo Balerdi.
Leonardo Barelli.
6'2", right-footed, right center.
No, thank you.
Does he have good recovery
Mad
pace?
underrated. Huh?
Does he have good recovery pace?
Yeah. Very good sliding challenge. Very good in the air. Like he's a dog.
If you guys want to, if you guys want a center back, there's Calvin Bassey's available.
I hear man.
Nope. Nope.
Just trying to get a Nigerian to Stamford Bridge there, Prime.
Calvin Bassey had.
Bro, we already got one. We already got one terrible Nigerian centre back. I don't need another one.
Hey Scott, have some shame, bro. Have some shame.
If Prime wants a Nigerian, why is he not doing Ademola Lookman prop?
I would love Lookman, but the way he plays wouldn't suit the way we play.
Any left winger?
Yes, but the way he plays just wouldn't suit us. He's more of an inside forward, but we'd have him hugging the touchline. And the Maresca, I don't want that.
Yep, I hear that.
There we go. Oh, who signed it? Oh, that's the one they're talking about. All right, cool.
Wait, Steve, why didn't you mention Jake O'Brien? You rate him.
I mean, Everton just bought him, so I'm assuming he's just gonna stay there. But yeah, Jake O'Brien would be. He's a baller.
Jake O'Brien's not that good, by the way. But Steve rates him.
Jesus,
he doesn't play.
Okay. Prime's got this weird thing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Fatter.
Steve, you're a wanker.
Oh my god.
Love, bro.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. So, how are we feeling then? Score prediction wise, how are we feeling?
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. Yep.
2-1 Chelsea. Okay, so no clean sheet then.
My heart tells me 3-1 Chelsea.
My head's telling me 1-1, and my heart's telling me 2-0.
I don't want to.
3-1 Chelsea. 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea.
Nah, if we get a clean sheet, bro, that'll be crazy.
Listen,
no Palmer, time for like Nkunku and Neto to step up.
Do you know what it is? This is one of them games which this is the first game I look for in the fixture list. This and Liverpool.
Same.
No, this and Liverpool were the first two games I look for on the fixture list in it because I really don't like either team. So,
to be honest, without Sunderland in the Premier League, first game I look for is fucking Arsenal at home.
It was mad with all the shit that we went through last season. One of the angriest I've ever been coming out of a game was a 2-2 draw at Arsenal.
Oh my god,
everything
so bad.
Savić has blood on his hands.
Then
bro.
everyone else was just like, "Oh, like we never expected to win anyway. We should be happy with a draw." Fuck off.
Oh,
I hate that mentality.
You know what? The guys who
it,
say
bro.
that the guys who say that don't respect the meaning of a rivalry.
Facts. Especially when you're literally 2-0 up with 15 minutes left.
2-0
That's
up.
what I'm saying. And it's like even if like it's the same with like Tottenham and other teams. It's like even if Tottenham are shit, like Tottenham could be in a relegation battle and every Tottenham fan would still expect them to beat Chelsea.
Exactly.
And the same with us. Like it's the same with us. I don't care how bad we are. Like I want us to batter Arsenal and batter Tottenham. I don't care.
Wait,
I expect us.
I'll
say
give
Spurs
you a
fans would
hot
expect
take.
to beat Chelsea.
They hope.
Yeah.
Listen,
okay.
I'll give you a lot of hot take, lads. This is gonna sound mad. I'll probably get cancelled. I would give up our record against Spurs if it means we regularly started to beat the other big teams.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's only Tottenham.
Because you're trading.
I know who I want.
You're trading dominance. You're trading your dominance against one team to get better results against 4 others. That makes
Also, I know even if we give points to Spurs, they ain't doing shit with it anyway. So
no, do you know what it is? You know what it is, Steve? I'll be honest. A win at Anfield hits like crack. A win against
I wouldn't ever know what that fucking feels like. Last time Newcastle beat Anfield was like 1995.
No, I'm just saying that in general, a win at Anfield would hit that crack.
Wait, Abs, you're saying what? Winning at Anfield, OT, Emirates, Old Trafford, Etihad, but we don't beat Spurs home and away.
Nope, don't care.
I've seen us
I'll
winning.
take that trade. I'll take that trade. I'll take
I'll
hand.
take it.
That's fine.
I'll take your hand. I'll take that trade, bro.
I'm
Not
so
being
sorry.
Spurs
The
being a
only
draw.
people,
Fair enough.
the only people who really care about Tottenham like that are what's it called? Is 40 plus Chelsea, like Chelsea pensioners, whatever. I don't care about Spurs. Wallahi, I don't. There's nothing to dislike about them.
I do.
They're just annoying.
That would have sucked. Yo, that would have sucked.
I've been years wondering why this fan base hates Tottenham more than Arsenal. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me explain to you what it is. Tottenham are annoying. Listen, I'm gonna explain to you what hatred means. I hate Liverpool with a burning passion. Everything about that club is absolutely disgusting. Players, fans, managers, I do not like them. And I feel the exact same way about Arsenal. Those teams have actually, that there's an element of, that there's something in my heart where I genuinely feel sick when we play them, innit? Like, even when we lost 2-1 the other day, I was like on do not disturb for the rest of the evening. Even at work, I wasn't responding to anyone. So against Tottenham, what is there to dislike? Someone please tell me.
Yeah.
I hear it.
No, that's the thing, because there's nothing really to dislike. Like, even their fans, like the only fan that's like really annoying, and he's not even annoying, is X, and he's just jokes to listen to. So it's like, who cares?
Yeah. It's not like I even dislike them. I just enjoy every time we play.
Yeah, I just enjoy battling
That's
them
about
every
it.
time.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, there's no. Yeah, that's about it.
My score prediction, by the way, is 1-0 Chelsea.
There's no way we're keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
say
no
that
way
much.
we clean sheet.
I mean, I didn't think we was gonna keep a clean sheet, and our defenders have been woeful.
Yeah,
This
but you
season.
don't employ Robertson.
They're different than us, though. That's the thing. Respectfully, we're not the same.
I'll be real. Like, we're conceding a set piece. Like, we're 100% conceding a set
Yeah.
piece. But then I
one goal from them.
When was the last time Arsenal scored on a set piece, though? It's been a minute.
Yeah, don't worry about it though. Sanchez is gonna make sure that they do, bro. That brother's gonna go out there and try to like punch the ball or whatever.
No, but like, here's the thing: we're not good at defending.
No. We can see a lot of set pieces this season anyway. We're bad defending set pieces.
Even if we don't concede, it still looks dangerous. That's the issue.
I just don't see. I don't see where the threat or the spark from Arsenal really comes from, to be honest. Because, Bournemouth was able to handle it, albeit it was a red card. Inter Milan was able to. I know they're better defensively than you guys. So like Newcastle,
this is crazy.
Steve, I hear all of this, and I raise you Manchester United. It's the same thing. In fact, it's even worse, and they still score.
Scott, do you know what's so funny?
Purely based off Sanchez.
The last 2 seasons, every time Arsenal have needed a rebound or just a little boost to get themselves back on track, guess who the first team they played was and they beat?
Us. I know us.
Yeah, Egal brought that up earlier.
It's so.
Yeah, but they also have. If you got, I don't expect anyone to know off the top of their head, but if you look at like Arsenal's record against Bournemouth the past few years, bro, they had a really good record versus them, and Bournemouth were able to get it over. I know this is a derby and it's different like that, but I look at it from like a betting perspective, bro. I wouldn't put $1 on Arsenal getting some like the way they're playing, and like I don't know.
No, but Steve, I can hear it. But like as I said, this is just for them scoring. I think we beat them, but I'm saying they are scoring in this game because they don't have to be good going forward to score against us.
Sure.
United suck. United are shit. United have one of the worst attacks I've ever seen in this league. Like, not even just on the eye test. On the stats tell you this as well. Like, and they still scored against us because our goalkeeper and our defender decided to be a bozo.
I don't even think. But to be fair, in the Man United game, to be fair though, they scored off a penalty.
Yeah, no, but again, they scored a penalty.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny about the whole penalty incident, lads? Do you know that penalty? I've actually rewatched it. Should never have happened in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it. It was like Sanchez poor distribution, so they got it on the sideline. Then they quickly threw it in.
Respectfully, Sanchez.
RSM. I'm not talking about it's down for a mistake. I'm talking about by the letter of the law, it shouldn't have been a penalty, and I'll tell you why.
Oh no, bro, you flatter him. It is what it is, bro.
No. I explained to you. No, I'm not talking about that. I explained to you where. You know the throw-in just before they got the cross in for Højlund. It was a Chelsea throw. It wasn't a Man United throw.
Okay, yeah, but like, bro, expecting refs to actually be decent is like something I don't even care about, bro. It's just like Sanchez shouldn't have even touched him. That's it. He wasn't getting there on time. As for
Well,
like the refs'
Sanchez should have
decisions,
just put
bro,
it
that's
down.
it. This is how I feel about that.
Hey,
The refs and their decisions,
Archer,
bro.
I've seen what you did, bro.
No. Listen, RS. Listen, Chelsea should have. What's it called? Obviously, I agree. We should have. You know, what's the word? Made yeah, I was gonna say now. We should have. Sanchez should have just closed him down, not really gone to ground or whatever, or made contact. Because if he takes the ball away, it goes out of play. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's it called? But at the same time, like that United game was just a terrible performance. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, Chelsea stoop to their level when they go to OT.
Yeah.
Every time, without fail.
They drag us. They drag us down to their level every time, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah,
It's so boring. Now, listen, that's why I said, listen, the two stadiums where we need to really, basically take it to them are Old Trafford, Anfield.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I think y'all do the business and in an unlikely kind of way. For me, like watching.
Why are you gaslighting us up?
Huh?
Why are you gaslighting us up? What happened?
You mean gas? I'm giving my opinion.
Steve, ignore him. Factor doesn't like you, bro. Just ignore him.
I wonder why.
There's literally no reason to.
No reason at all. You're a wanker.
That's his reasons.
Oh yeah, but for me, like I don't know. I haven't watched Arsenal the past few games outside of what was it the Liverpool draw they drew 2-2. Like in any of these games, like bro, they don't look like scoring. They didn't look like scoring in the Bournemouth game the whole damn game. They didn't ever look like scoring against us. Really, they didn't ever really look like scoring against Inter Milan. Like I know you guys have like Sanchez he is trash. I'll give you that. That is a reason to worry. But at the same time, like Nick Pope has also had some very sketchy moments. Very sketchy moments where he's cost us, here or there. So I don't know. I think y'all gotta know.
I don't know where Arsenal I don't know why Arsenal love to turn up against Chelsea.
Right.
It's just it's so annoying. Like literally, if
I don't know, Chelsea, the last two games of the bridge, I feel like we fumbled it ourselves more than them.
No, but even like, do you remember the 1-0 where Gabriel scored? That was genuinely one of the worst games of football I've seen in my life.
Oh yeah, that was a shit game. That was what, 2 years ago?
We should have been 2-0 up in 15 minutes. Though Havertz is a disgrace.
No, but Lewis, I was bad because even after that thing, bro, they just toyed. They toyed and toyed and toyed.
They battered us that day, bro. Let's just be real.
You know what's so mad? They didn't even
generally like my opinion on that game is generally like I didn't think we were getting cooked in terms of conceding chances until they scored. Like I thought our biggest problem was we couldn't progress it for shit, and they were progressing through our midfield for fun. As soon as they got to the defense, they were barely creating anything.
Lewis,
it was just we could barely do anything after the first 15. They kept winning the ball in the midfield. That was it.
The only player who performed that day was probably Trev. Everyone else was poor.
I think the whole back line did well, to be honest.
Nah, I wasn't. Koulibaly wasn't saying much. Silva was a bit.
No, it was Silva and Chalobah.
Surprise.
No, Trev. That's what I said. Trev played well.
Trev played right back, no? That game.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying.
Martinelli didn't have much for Aspi in that game, and Cucurella was keeping up with Saka, even if Saka was looking dangerous.
Exactly.
Like, it was only after we conceded that I thought we're fucked, because then we started going further forward. They started conceding more big chances.
Lewis, Aspi didn't play. Or he didn't start.
Wasn't Aspi the right back?
No, it was Trev.
I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna go check.
Wait, what game
I swear it was Aspi.
No, it was
year
Trev.
y'all talking about?
Yo, Lewis, everybody, I'm head out.
No, it was.
I appreciate.
It was Aspi. I've got the lineup here. Big up, bro.
Have a good one.
It was Aspi. It was Aspi.
I'm here. I'm looking at it now. Aspi, yeah.
Bring up the lineup.
No, the lineup. This is I've got the full lineup for you, Prem. It's right here. It was Mendy, Aspi, Trev, Silva, Cucurella, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Sterling, Havertz, Mount, and Aubameyang. All I remember is that in the first half, Jorginho was actually pretty good, but then in the second half, him and Mount, they got ruined.
Yeah, Jorginho was another one that played well. He's the
No,
only.
not in the first half. In the second half, he got ruined. Loftus Cheek was the worst midfielder on the pitch there.
Yeah, Ruben, Havertz, Mount, Sterling, all awful. Oba got like 7 touches in the game, but again, should have been given 2 chances first 15. He would have bagged both.
Yeah. The year before where they won 4-2, that was probably that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was nobody turned up that day. No one turned up.
I don't know why. What's it called? Why did Tuchel play Sarr and Lukaku? Like why?
I don't know, bruv. But like literally, we were getting cooked in every area of the pitch that day.
Bro, that second
that was
goal,
the real battering.
No. That second goal they scored was the easiest goal. It was literally like they basically said, "Listen, we're gonna do like a Pan Barca thing on you. Pass, Smith Rowe."
Yeah, that Smith Rowe goal they scored. They put the ball from one side of the pitch to the other, untouched. I think mainly it was Alonso getting done on the left side, which was fucking typical Alonso. Yeah,
it wasn't even just Alonso. It was just it was a whole. And
remember last season when the narrative was, "Oh, we miss Marcus Alonso." No. Big up to you, Alonso, but stay over there.
Now we got the English Alonso. It's calm.
By the way, speaking of Alonso, he's a Celta Vigo now doing his thing, and he's still getting caught.
Oh, is he? Shout out to him.
You're right, Abs. Before we end it, speak on Robert Sanchez, please.
Robert, what do you want me to say?
What's there to talk about?
Speak on him. Speak on him, Robert.
On Robert, what do you want me to say? He is a tragic goalkeeper. He's rubbish.
Yeah, he's a rubbish goalkeeper. What's going on there?
So you disagree that he's better than Vicario, right?
Huh? Of course.
Cool. I'm just taking notes.
Why?
Taking notes like who? Taking notes like
why though? Why?
Taking notes like flawless.
Yeah, Brian, allow it, man. That's between you two.
Why are you saying allow it? Why are you saying allow it?
Allow it.
No, but Prime, what is that you get? Listen, Wayne Hennessy is better than Robert Sanchez.
Abs. I didn't say it, but like, there's a certain guy in this fan base that thinks he's better than Vicario. I'm not going to name names. We all know who it is.
Prime,
swear.
Prime, listen.
I ain't even going to crack on our players like that, but swear down.
I'm gonna say one last thing. Listen, Sanchez, it's not hard to be better than Sanchez.
Yeah, you're waste, man.
Is better than Sanchez. Hilario and Ross are better than Sanchez. The only one is to be fair, it's a close call between him and Kepa.
I'm happy with
Hilario. Man's debut was a clean sheet against Arsenal.
I'll be real. Kepa's better than him.
Hey, I'm glad people are awake to this. I don't know. I was saying this
because I feel like Kepa. Exactly. See, Kepa's cost me finals, man.
Yeah, no, Kepa was shit. Like I like. Don't get me wrong. You're not talking to someone who rates Kepa, and I still think he's better than Sanchez. Sanchez might be the worst keeper. Sanchez genuinely might be the worst keeper in the league this season.
You know what? I'll say? Like, Kepa was never great at playing the ball out the back, but it never really led to big chances. Like that.
Legit, the only I can say who I think is worse. The only keeper I can 100% say.
No, but like, that's the thing. I don't remember one past that.
No. Sadio Mane came to Stamford Bridge and Kepa gave him 2 late birthday presents.
Yeah, I remember that one. But I don't really remember another one.
Yeah,
Sanchez, nearly everyone's just fucking up.
No,
nearly an own goal or some
I don't care. Like, listen, lads, I do not care where it is. The FA Cup final against Leicester, Kepa lost us that one.
Oh, which one? Oh yeah, bro! I nearly got into a scrap in Wembley about that because I was recording for my vlog. I took down one of the videos, like, fucking Kepa, and I had like 9 people turn around. I was like, what do you mean, fucking Kepa? It was a fucking wonder goal. No one's fucking saving that. Like, I was like, look at every fucking goal he concedes. Oh, it's a wonder goal. Oh, what a banger! No, he can't do anything about that. That's a banger. Why is everyone scoring a banger against him?
I agree with that, right? I will say
there was another one behind me. Like, I swear, if you fucking say anything about Kepa again, I'm gonna knock you out, you fucking prick. What?
Lewis, I will
So you
say
got
during
swarmed
that
by
period as well,
you got
Lewis,
swarmed by a bunch of Chelsea smackheads. What a story.
Lewis, I will say during that period as well, right? As much as I agree that Sanchez, Kepa long shots, like he's very like suspect. During that period as well, like particularly under Frank, we were just allowing any team to take shots from us from distance. We weren't defending properly at all.
But Prem, at the same time, apparently the XG thing said
that midfield
Chelsea should have conceded way less goals than they did that season.
I know, I agree, but again, as someone who's actually played as a goalkeeper, like it all comes into it. You can't
You
just
have,
be
like,
allowed.
one of the least shots
Prime
we've
is
seen
speaking.
that
Prime
season.
is speaking from a position of expertise as a
No,
goalkeeper.
it's not expertise. It's just like, I can't. But I know, but yeah, but Abs, you know that. You know this as well. Like that Lampard season wasn't 1920. Like we were, our defense was so split open. Like so that's why, as bad as Kepa was, like I didn't blame everything on him because our defense was so bad.
No. I'm not saying it's all his fault, but I'm just saying that when you look at Kepa,
Blame Kepa.
there's too many howlers. I'm gonna think of there was the Casemiro equalizer which he should have saved. There's the FA Cup final against Leicester. There's the League Cup final against Liverpool. The League Cup final against Man City. The fourth
finals, Jesus.
Oh no, I agree. I'm not. I didn't.
Against. And listen, we can be here all night. I don't have all night. I'm sorry about that.
Abs, I agree. I've not defended him in any of those moments, though.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying this Kepa guy, that he's too funny.
I know. I agree.
I'll be real. At the end of the day, we are.
That's what I said during that time. That it's not just a Kepa problem. We need to improve that defense as well, and we also need a proper manager. So Frank got sacked. And we improved massively.
Because everyone was cooking, they were cooking Rudiger and Christensen. They were calling them Bitchinson and Rudonki.
Bitchinson.
Rudonki. I ain't heard that one.
I don't. That's not the slander word I heard for Rudiger. I'll be real.
I was doing shit like Rudinger. I was calling him Deliver Rudiger. All of that. There's a few other ones.
I heard a different slander name, but I'm not going to say it on stream. I'll say it afterwards.
No problem, man.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Well, I'll be real. When it comes to Sanchez, like, whether he's worse than Kepa, like we're comparing shit to shit, but he, like I said, he is arguably the worst goalkeeper in the league this season. I can legit think of only one worse than him, and that's the guy that plays for Ipswich.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, every time I watch their highlights, he's giving away some dumb pass. Yeah,
like, he's awful. But outside of him, I can't think of a worse goalkeeper than Sanchez.
Yeah, no, Sanchez is worse than Kepa.
I don't know.
That's pretty shit.
That's the thing. Like, I don't even like crashing on him like this, but fuck me, he's terrible.
Yeah, you just gotta say how it is.
Yeah, like
how it is.
Like, also, you guys were arguing this before I got on stream about our defense and everything. You guys were trying to make the wrong argument. You guys were trying to talk about how Arsenal's defense is not that good. I think the point that should have been made was rivals keep talking about how our defense is bad. If we're only in one goal more than Arsenal, that shows to me that our defense is not actually that bad. The main problem is just Sanchez. If we had a better goalkeeper, if we had a Vicario, for example, our defense would be a lot more better. We wouldn't be as worried as Chelsea fans about our defense.
But listen, even Vicario, listen, Vicario is not even all that, man. So
but he's better though. He's like
no. Prem. Listen,
both goals against Brighton you can have put down to Sanchez. Not either of the goal. Well, the second one against Liverpool, kind of. I think he shares blame with James.
You can't tell me that Raya is a top goalkeeper. He's not. And Arsenal can title challenge with him.
He's definitely improved. I will say that about.
Prem. Here's the thing, though, innit? I'm not looking at guys who can be competent. I need a keeper who I can look at and be like, listen.
You need a stud. You need a standout.
Yes. Yeah. Pause.
Yo, Steve.
Pause.
Hey, yo, lava.
Listen. Big pause. But here we come from it. I need someone like see.
Wait,
you see how Liverpool? Listen, Prem. You see how Liverpool have Alisson and they're never worried when he's in goal.
I agree. I want an Alisson. I want an
Alisson, Courtois. You know, someone who's 30, a real top draw goalkeeper.
A bad man, yeah.
Courtois.
You need a bad man.
Yeah. Listen, no, we don't mention that rat's name over here.
Bro, Abs, we need a goalkeeper that can turn losses into draws and draws into wins.
win you points.
Just off of that will make impossible saves. Like, you remember the goal we conceded against Palace? That is a goal. Like, I've been on here, people have been disagreeing with me, but I've been arguing that like a world-class goalkeeper makes that save, a top goalkeeper makes that save.
Yeah, you might be right, but at the same time, it's also
you have a better chance with the better goalkeeper.
No,
yeah.
but I trust a top goalkeeper to make that save. I would trust Alisson to make that.
I hear you, but
if Courtois, so let's say Courtois conceded a similar goal to that.
Bro, I've seen Courtois make.
Would you be like, yo, Courtois should have saved that?
No, but like I've seen Courtois make impossible saves for Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
Courtois, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what Chelsea need now is to stop this whole. No. Chelsea needs someone who's who actually levels in it. Not could be not. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to be fair. Like, the only thing is, go on, bro.
I say it's the same. Like for me, I'm in the same boat with that, with the centre back and the goalkeeper. Like we've done with both of those positions, we've done the next big thing sort of like signing, and we've done the like future signing. Like we've got players in both positions of there. Like you look at like Anselmino, for example, at centre back, and there's probably others I'm forgetting. And then you look in goal, we've got Penders, Slonina. Like we've got those guys that are like the next big thing. So stop signing these guys that are just kind of middle of the pack average guys. Like the next signing to make is a guy who can come in and like be the top guy for like 2-3 years, who can then move on once the guys that we've signed have reached the level that we think they can get to. Like, I want a guy like Ortega, who I know he's 38 or whatever he is. He's only going to be here for 2-3 years. Then he can move on.
Really?
No,
yeah,
Ortega, no. Scott. Ortega, listen. There's a very.
He's 32. Ortega.
Oh, he's 32. Never mind then.
There's a simple rule about goalkeepers that I think people need to understand. You never, ever, ever sign a second choice to be your first. Never do that. Don't.
Let alone a third choice.
Wait, didn't you sign? Hold on. When did you sign? You signed Thibaut Courtois. Wasn't he second choice at Atletico Madrid?
No, he was like,
no, he signed from Belgium.
No, Thibaut Courtois was known at Atletico, by the way.
No. You never sign. Listen, the only second choice keeper Chelsea have signed recently that did all right was probably Caballero.
But again, he did all right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He wasn't the.
He was never signed to be first choice anyway.
Exactly. So
no, I can't lie. I'm still. I hear you, but like for me, like Ortega's just that good. Like I don't care. Like he is that good.
Ortega is very good.
Yeah, he's that good. I don't care.
I'll tell you what. If injuries weren't an issue, I'd go bring Mike.
Mignon is awesome.
And I'd go bring
Scott,
Mike.
You're talking about like bringing Ortega as a stopgap. You know what's funny? That's what Petrovic and Sanchez were supposed to be. They were supposed to be.
No, but it's like you understand. Like, there's a difference though, and like you understand what the difference is.
I know. I know. But let me land.
Petrovic.
They were. Hold on. Let me land. They were supposed to be stopgaps until one of Slonina, Penders, or now we signed Jorgensen, until one of them is like good enough to be this number one to take us to win stuff. I think just use Petrovic. I don't think we need Ortega. I think Petrovic is good enough to be a stopgap.
I'll be real. This is coming from someone who rates Petrovic. Petrovic ain't the guy to like take you to league titles.
No, but Ortega. No, I said to be a stopgap.
Yeah, but like but again, then just keep Sanchez.
No, because he's not
Sanchez is a fundamentally limited player. That's the difference.
Because at the end of the day, they're at the same ultimately, and it's the same problem I have with Jorgensen. They're ultimately at the same level. Like to get top four, like ultimately they are. Like whether it's the same thing with the centre backs. Ultimately, these guys are at the same level fundamentally because they are good enough to get you top four. I'm talking about if you want to push on from top four, which we do. I don't want to be just a perennial top four team for the next 2-3 years while we wait and hope that one of Penders or Slonina becomes good. I'm saying I want someone like Ortega, who I think is good enough to win league titles, to come in and be in a position where Czech was. Like you have a guy who you know is 30, like he you have no issue with him, and then he just has to then move on, which he'll be able to do because he's that good in my mind. That then the guy that takes over from him in Penders or Slonina is just as good, so you don't have a drop-off like Courtois was. So that's what I'm saying. It's not about just a stopgap. I'm about I need to have a guy in goal that I can trust for like 2, 3, maybe 4 years while these guys get to the level we think they can get to.
True. Yes,
and it needs to be of a level.
Not good enough to be a, but Ortega's not good enough to be a starter.
He 100% is. He's good enough to start for City now.
You know what it is?
What do y'all think about Lunin?
Better than Edison.
What about Andre Lunin, Real Madrid?
Nah, he's not. He's not.
Nah, Lunin's not with that.
I think I saw a bit of him in the Euros and he looked a shaky as hell.
It's so funny that people rate Ortega, but then laugh
not
at
Lunin. That's prime. I agree with you.
No, but what's it called? Steve, I don't know how much of La Liga you watch, but
I watch everything, brother.
I swear, okay.
Yeah, this man's got 6 screens in front of him every day.
Yeah, he got 6
and I'm not even joking. I ain't joking. I rate it though.
Because outside of the PL, that's why I watch a lot the La Liga in it. So
La Liga is cool.
Lunin is actually a solid keeper. Like he's actually what's it called? And also, Also, by the way, people love talking about Ter Stegen, right? He's meaty. He's beyond meaty.
He's been meaty for like 3 years.
Yeah, Stegen is crap. Yeah.
He's
injured now, by the way. He's injured.
Yeah. The best place to go get talent from, in my opinion, from La Liga, is either Celta Vigo or Villarreal. One of those two.
Valencia have a decent academy as well.
Valencia also cool. Valencia's issue is they've got 2 gems in Mosquera and what's his name?
Bro, they're 2 midfielders I like a lot. Pepe Lu and Javi Guerra.
Oh yeah, Javi Guerra is actually good. Yeah, you're right. Trying to think, but Celta also have that striker. What's his name? He's the Swedish one.
Oh, yeah. Greek dude.
No, he's Swedish. Swedberg.
Oh yeah, Svedberg. Yeah,
Svedberg. Yeah, he's quality. He's quality.
I like him a lot. He's got some very good runs in behind.
And what's his name? They've obviously got their fullback.
Shout out to Ribs.
Who was that?
No one's heard of Ribs. Then.
Mengetha.
Runs in behind.
He's good.
Ribs.
Mengetha. Yeah, he's a Barca. I'm a dead boys. I'm doing my Marseille watch on. Big up.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to redirect over there. Over there.
Love for that. Peace out, boys.
Yeah, bless up, man. Bless up. I love how you popped back up as soon as he left. Yeah, there you go.
Oh no, no. Factor, don't hide.
Big up, man.
Bless up, man. Bless up.
Factor, don't hide. Come back.
Come back, bruv.
I have a question for you.
Such a weird guy hating on Steve for like no reason.
Bro, I don't get it, man. Why do you hate him?
We know why, but let's not say it.
No, I know why, and it's just weird. Like, bro, like I understand why, and that's what I'm saying. It's just weird.
It's not. You know what Factor is? It's not weird. Anyway, Factor, come back on stream. Factor, you're on cam, bro. Come back on cam.
Factor, we know you're there.
Factor, you're on cam, bro. You're on cam.
You can see the little mic thing move. Factor. This guy, bro. I'm popped up as soon as Steve left and then disappeared again.
Wait, hold on, let's try this. Factor, Elena's in the chat, man. Come back.
Eleanor just said in the group chat to switch your camera on. She said she wants to see your smile, innit?
I want to see you smile as well.
That was
this guy, man. This guy, bro. Fuck's sakes. All right, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap the stream up here anyway. It's been fucking sensational. It has been unbelievable. Yeah, we'll be watching this one back. We'll be live tomorrow as well for the watch-alongs. We'll do the City game, and I think we'll do Liverpool Villa as well. And yeah, big up everybody. Like and subscribe. We'll send you guys over to Steve. Tell him Fata says hi.
Are you going to the game?
Bless up. Yeah, I'll be at the game.